the enemy. So you can build forts on the border of me, that's fine, just don't build forts on the border of the enemy. And you can have a total of 9 forts in your entire country, excluding the capital fort. So you can have a total of 9 forts. And yeah, everyone has the same ideas. Everyone is orthodox. Defender of the faith is disabled. All advisory events are disabled. Everyone starts with the same ruler. And what else is there?
There's a tech.
Yeah, so there's a tech 32. The game says we're at tech 31, but we're actually tech 32 with all the bonuses of tech 32. But there's a new tech 20 years in the future, which gives 0.25 tactics. So you want to think about when you want to get that. And also, I think your armies contain 80k streltsy, and you can just do whatever you want with them.
Yeah. You can't construct ships.
Yeah, you can't build. Do not build boats.
You're both orthodox. There's no defender of the faith. And
remember to change your unit types.
Yeah. All right, you were gonna ask something, Purple?
Yeah, you said 9 forts, correct?
9 forts.
9 forts,
yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just
so
not on
both
the
sides are clear on the rules, right? Oh yes, I forgot a very important thing. You're not allowed to declare wars until 20 January 1447.
Yeah, it's mechanically impossible.
You can't. And you have to declare war before 1450 because we're not going to watch you stare at each other, okay? So you have to declare war before 1450.
Okay.
All right. We're going to go to separate channels, so good luck to the both of you. Make sure to prep your country as you need to have it as strong as possible. And good fighting.
Yeah,
thank you.
So you guys can take some time.
All right, good. And we're back with episode, I think, 7 of Duel series. It's this time Purple versus Moebius. Let's see who's on what country. Moebius on Berlin and Purple on the Burgundy here, Amsterdam. So, Serenade, you here?
I'm here.
All right, good. I'm joined by Serenade as always. Yeah, say hi to your mom.
What? Oh yeah, hi mom, I'm on TV.
Wait, your mom doesn't watch?
Of course not. What?
I don't know.
Implying my mom watches me play EU4.
Because maybe she would. Maybe she would actually want that.
Like my mom hates me playing computer games.
Wow, that's lame. Lame is bad. I guess we can't tell. All right. What was I talking about before I was trolling you?
So the game will be paused for a few minutes while they sort out their initial setup, and I'm gonna unpause it in about 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Purple just grouped, Purple just grouped all of his 234k that I had neatly distributed in 40k stacks. Oh well. What was I gonna say? Who do you think is favored?
So Purple is pretty experienced. He's a pretty good player. Plays quite a lot. Understands most mechanics, but not really at the highest level yet. But I think he has the potential to be very good if he plays more. Moebius kind of new, hasn't had as much experience, but I think Jones has been teaching him some stuff. So I think overall Purple is somewhat favored, but Moebius definitely stands a chance. I don't expect him to be walked over at least.
Wait, what?
That's Jones.
Okay, looks like Moebius already recruited some manpower. He starts with much more manpower. We're gonna see how many cannons people build. I think that's crucial. You actually think it's an advantage to Jones training? I'm not convinced about that at all.
It's better than no training.
Maybe. It has to be yet to be determined. All right, they actually both are at -15 prestige.
They both disinherited.
No, they didn't disinherit.
I mean, abdicated.
But they took.
15. They took everything. Oh yeah, here's the other thing. Do you think taking burghers and clergy is worth it? Because it gives minus 10 prestige.
No, you're losing 5, total 10 prestige.
minus
It's
10
definitely
prestige.
not worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Like, you definitely don't want that. The prestige is so precious. So, Monkey, we're talking about Moebius, who, quote unquote, had training by Jones. Not really.
Well, Jones has been teaching him stuff, I guess.
Alright, let's see. Moebius has not put edicts on.
So, Jones, what do you think about the quality of your training?
Purple has. Estates, everything nobility on both sides, but we're still missing that edict on Moebius. Moebius has not yet given the icon. Who are you? Are you doing the dishes?
That's Jones.
No icon on either of them. There's decent advisors on Moebius' side, though he's fired the force limit advisor instead of recruiting the mercs when he still had them. But he's gonna be searching for the manpower advisor, and same for Purple, I guess. No, Purple already recruited 5 discipline guy, 5 unrest guy, and 5 improved relation guy. So he's not actually gonna be min-maxing the manpower. Also, his focus is not on military. Let's go. Moebius already taking on the policies. So yeah, both can improve their setup. Yeah, well, I think about this time we know what you need to do on the setup. So I'll just check later on, and we'll compare the end result with what other people have had in the past, like Monkey Man.
So I also want to suggest that we try to focus more on bigger things rather than nitpicking too much on small things. So smaller things were just mentioned once.
Exactly, Monkey Man. Jones, LOL. I agree. Well, let's see. They're starting to recruit, but that's just my random recruitment patterns. Okay, there's a +5 discipline guy on Moebius. Oh wait, Moebius has taken leader siege +1 and siege ability instead of 10% moral. That must have been a misclick. Yeah, that must have been a misclick. So he has 10% less moral. I mean, okay. Then again, we need to see if they remember activating everything.
Yeah, so as far as setup goes, the really important things to remember. Religion bonuses. If you are Orthodox, remember the icon. If you're Protestant, change your shit. If you're Reformed, remember the focus. If you're Hindu, make sure you're Shakti, and so on and so forth. Defender of the faith if you can. Policies, extremely important, these kind of stuff. And advisor, so you want all these things in. These are basics, basically. Like, they're really important, and everyone has to get them right. And in general, you want to maximize your power projection and prestige. So in this setup, you always want to rival your opponent. So you always want to build spy networks on your opponent. You always want to counter-espionage your opponent.
Yeah, that insult rival, the counter
insult rival.
No embargo so far. Moebius. No embargo or not embargo, spy network creation or defense from Purple.
Yeah, so that if he's not building spy networks on his opponent, that's going to be a huge advantage. I mean, disadvantage for him down the line, right? Because he doesn't get the infiltrate administration off.
Yeah, that's true. And we know how important that is. Allows you to count, allows you to react. On this setup, you don't have to worry too much about assaults if you have enough cannon stacks, because the front is not that wide. But in principle, it's very important to have just for counting. The purpose of counting, or if you're checking out if you're able to advance or not, you can see how many other cannon stacks there are, and you can see how many troops there are total, which can tell you how aggressive you can be or not.
Yeah, and very importantly, it also alerts you to your opponent tactics. Like if you see the entire army moving, you know he's gonna try something.
First roll though, that sounds. Purple has a 6-3, so purple himself is pretty good, but obviously he needs to he's not gonna get manpower stuff.
Yeah, so the other thing you really want to do, like really want to do, is to make sure you have a good general. And generals are decisive at all stages of the game. So late game, the difference between 6 fire and 5 fire is gigantic. So you always want to try to maximize your chances of 6 fire. And that means roll generals often. And you always want to roll 5 at a time so that you can slacken recruitment standards so you don't waste professionalism. It's a good habit to roll 5 at a time, I think. Even though in theory you should roll whenever you in theory you can roll whenever you have mill points, but it's quite likely that you will waste professionalism doing that.
Yeah.
So it's a good habit to roll 5 at a time.
Yeah.
By the way, look at Moebius generals.
Yeah, Moebius has he's re-rolled already because he has 23. So and he has 5 professionalism. He needs to slacken that before he starts recruiting.
Yeah, before he
even a single merc, then he has to. But he has a 6-5 general and a 6-4-6. So both really great generals. So despite him being 10% moral behind, because he, again, I can only assume misclicked on modern siege weapons, he might still win the fights due to the better leaders. And meanwhile, with the purple, okay, purple is the what?
It's a mistake for him to put policies on already. He's going to lose.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, they both purple doesn't have military focus, and Moebius does have military focus, so they actually have similar military game. But
well, the thing is, mill point generation is extremely crucial while wars, and it's in fact one of the main reasons why Prussia is completely broken because of mill power generation. If you generate more mill power, you have the chance to break through new techs, slacken recruitment to get better generals and more troops. So when you're at war, you definitely want to maximize your mill power generation, and that includes level 5 mill advisor if you can afford it, and you always want mill focus as much as possible.
All right, the fort situation looks pretty good on Moebius' side. He has one in Dithmarschen as you need to, and he has one in Thuringen. And those pretty much most important. I guess you could have one in Bremen. Huh? That would be probably a pretty good one.
Lauenburg one is very good as well.
The what?
Lauenburg.
Lauenburg.
Lauenburg. Two provinces.
Yeah, the Lauenburg one is very important. Yeah, kind of surprised he doesn't put one in Bremen. Let's see for purple what he is doing with the forts.
Well, I don't know about Bremen since it would just be a target.
All right, so overstiffed.
I don't think it's a mistake to have a fort in Bremen, but at the same time, fort in Bremen will be a target.
Okay.
I think Bremen is bad because it's hard to flank.
Hard for what do you mean by hard to flank?
I mean, you can't hit Oldenburg if it's very easy to protect it. So because so you wouldn't want to have a fort there. You would rather want to have one in I don't know.
All right.
If anything.
Purple put some pretty good forts. I think the only fort that is a bit questionable is the, but maybe I'm wrong. Upper Guelders. No, he actually put it on woods instead of Cologne. Yeah, I guess okay, that's acceptable. He just wants them on wood soul, or as much as possible.
You still haven't fixed the fact that Poland is hills, huh? Well, I guess that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, Moebius lost his army professionalism, so he did slacken it, so that's good. He needs to recruit the mercs though. What is he waiting for? He has only so much time to set up. He should do the monkey man for its setup.
Yeah. Okay, so as setting up is coming to a close, the other thing we should mention is that you want your armies in position near the border when war is gonna be declared. So there's 1 year more to go. So in that 1 year, you have to have your armies already in position on your border.
I fear that people who were betting on purple they were dissing in Miller's group. They were like, yeah, of course purple's gonna win, but from the looks of it, Moebius is just gonna crush him, even though he misclicked on a policy because he has 4 cannons, where purple has 2 cannon stacks right now.
Well, the thing about 4 cannons is, can he use it? Because 4 cannons, well, we all agree that 4 cannons is an advantage, but it's not an advantage until he proves it, right? If you can't use 4 cannons, the extra cannons are just a liability. So we're gonna have to see whether Moebius is actually able to utilize his advantage here.
Yeah, I guess.
But
I have
Moebius
somewhat.
has more men.
Yeah,
I know, but
he did the setup better.
He also has more cannons, right? So the cannons are not infantry.
Okay, he did give the icon now.
But
He
even,
needs to...
even without the cannons, he has more men. And he has also 120k
Okay.
more manpower. So
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, but that's because purple hasn't yet used the nobility estate nor slackened manpower.
yeah.
But he probably won't even. That's the problem, man.
Mhm.
And if
It
he
both needs to
doesn't,
do
then
more
he's gonna start with like 400 less men than, or even more, like 500 less men than what he's supposed to.
Well, if you don't...
Okay, he's
well,
starting
it's
to
also the fact that you
work up.
have less rolls on a good general. So he turned out to roll a really good one on his first try, but not everyone has that kind of luck, right?
Yeah.
You really want to roll generals a lot of times. Even in real wars, it's not something specific to this scenario. Even in real wars, you want to roll a lot.
All right. Now he doesn't have. He has 1% professionalism because he hired 1 guy. So we'll need to see if he loses any professionalism from recruiting the mercs. That's why I really think it's just the first thing you start doing in this setup is recruiting your mercs when you have the force limit guy.
So I agree, but it is somewhat less realistic because in real life you can't afford your mercs that early. But I agree with what you're saying, but it's just that if you don't do that, you need to remind yourself not to waste any professionalism. And yes, you can also recruit 10 extra mercs with the force limit guy. But I think 10 mercs is not a massive advantage. I mean, it is an advantage that you want.
It's an advantage.
It's an advantage, but it's not like 1% merc. I mean, 1% professionalism is stronger, right?
Sure.
1% professionalism is at 30k manpower.
Okay,
It's stronger than 10 extra mercs.
Now, the thing with the force limit advisor is like, this is something you should actually be doing in the real world, not just when you're rich, is switching between your advisors, like the discipline one, the force limit one before the war starts, the manpower one during peacetime, and so on. Because
actually fighting.
I think a lot of people just like hire the moral one or the discipline one, and then they just leave that guy on.
Yeah.
Instead of firing him.
If you can cycle between the force limit manpower and discipline advisors, that's actually and also the maintenance advisor is quite useful for eco.
I also think something that is overlooked is preparing for your advisor death in wars.
Okay.
Right now, Moebius has the moral one, whereas purple doesn't. So if by some mischance his discipline guy dies during the battle,
you want to immediately hire the moral one.
He can't recruit the moral one, so that's...
Yeah. So that's another thing. Another useful piece of advice is prepare the moral advisor, even though you're already hiring the discipline one.
That advice also goes for leaders. Like, you often want in the battle, you want another leader in there, just in case the main leader dies. Probably not like the second best one, because the second best one should be on another cannon stack, but at least one of your reinforcement stacks, like your 6th or 5th general, should be on one of the reinforcement stacks, and that guy should be in the main battle.
Okay, so why purple haven't hired his mercs yet? Which is
so I'm looking at purple. So I finally got vision, and purple has like no troops. What the fuck?
Yeah, purple has no troops at all.
He has 480 against
okay, but he recruited...
He's also drilling infantry, which kind of baffles me.
Okay, yes, army professionalism, so he should slacken. Okay, he did slacken right now.
Yeah, but
he has the icon, so that was fine.
He has way too few men. He won't be prepared for when it's like an to be attacked.
I agree. If he also doesn't have a spy network on his opponent.
He has 3 cannon stacks now, so that's a lot better already.
Well, the other thing is, it's already September, and now purple's smirking up. Is he gonna be ready?
No.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna be on the front line in time for January.
Yeah, but other relevant stuff is the leader situation. There's a 6-5 for purple and a 6-4 for So still, the Moebius has the best
Moebius is extremely
generals,
good generals.
but the purple generals are still really good too. Like it's not that big of a disadvantage.
The other question is how many good generals does purple have? Because Moebius has 2 excellent generals and 1 pretty good one and 1 really meh one.
So
yes, he can go for 3 stacks and
purple has 3 really good
exactly.
generals, 3-6 fire. Whereas I mean this 5-6-4 is not too bad.
I mean 5-6-4 is not too bad. It's just worse than a 6-4. So
all right, so there's 120k stacks for Moebius. That's good, or vanguards. Let's see if he put the correct leaders on. He did.
The thing is that his 5-6 has 4 maneuver, which is the best, like same as his 6-5 generals. So he will have a disadvantage in the offensive battles.
Oh, true. Yeah.
We'll have to see what kind of cannon stacks purple makes. So I'm afraid he's gonna make 80 stacks.
No, I think purple knows to make a slightly bigger vanguard.
All right, there's already move speed on most of Moebius stacks, which I like.
Yeah, so you want to force march after the policy, yeah, but you don't want to force march and then turn on the moral policy.
See, Moebius didn't put the edict's manpower on, so even though his setup was pretty decent,
okay,
and
so
he didn't have the manpower thing, so he's missing. He's basically missing.
How many troops does Moebius have? Basically,
he has 965 with 150 manpower.
Yeah, so he's missing 200.
He's missing 150, I would say.
No, he's missing 200. Like I'm
no, because
I have 1.2 million plus 100 in the bank. Okay, so he is missing 200.
All right, fine, missing 200.
But so does purple.
I am basically doing perfect setup.
Yeah,
but so does purple.
Right.
Purple's missing it as well.
Yeah, so purple has similar troops now.
They're very, very equal now in numbers.
Right, they have equal, because even though purple, like... No, I guess he did everything late, but he did things fine. He just didn't run the manpower advisor.
He's being saved by Moebius making the mistake of not using edicts.
Yeah.
If he were using edicts, he would get the advantage.
Yeah.
If Moebius had the edict from the beginning, there's 200k more troops. This is a pretty big
it also makes sense why Moebius has so little manpower or military points, is because he's been running the edicts straight away. Yeah.
So you lost like 100 military points?
What?
Berlin declares war goal is Paderborn.
No. Surely, can you check? Because I must be.
Okay, so purple is still not ready yet. That's really bad.
Oh my god, they both took the fucking leader siege ability instead of the 10% moral. Like, how the fuck does that happen?
Why did they take the 5? What?
Well,
like, neither of them has the 10% moral policy.
Well, the biggest question here is why is purple not prepared at all? Like, so Moebius now has 4 cannons, but he's in a position where his extra cannons don't really do anything.
Yeah,
they can do something if he is playing it right.
Yeah, they can, but in this case, they're not. He's not doing anything with his extra cannons, and he's gonna end up getting attacked.
Oh, he's gonna get attacked. That's bad.
Like, I think what happened.
Good
what
dice
he
though.
done, so he reinforces
terrible dice for. Ooh, he reinforces with the other guy.
Why does he have less prestige or morale?
Because he. What? Oh.
I'm not sure. Okay,
I think it's
power projection.
It's moral jumps.
Also army tradition.
Yeah, no, it's a bug. The thing when we switch between countries, we see the same policies. He did use the right one.
No, because I was looking at not.
You're right. Purple has the moral.
Yeah,
policy.
it's a bug. If you go to go to the screen where you see allies.
So purple going for flank now. This is not where you want to attack. Yeah, okay, good.
Okay.
That's the woods.
So purple's going for flank now, and Moebius has to react to this. You don't want to attack in Hessen. Yeah, okay, this is terrible for Moebius. But purple pulled off the main battle. Purple pulled off the main battle. So
Moebius did catch him.
Yeah, this is excellent for Moebius now.
How is it
really
excellent?
But the only reason it's excellent.
Look at all the stacks in Münster.
Oh no, okay, he won. I completely was not paying attention.
This is why this is excellent. Like, he won in Münster. So now if he assaults, this fort protects the war goal if he assaults now.
He needs to switch out everything. He needs to consolidate, and he needs to mass recruit the mercs, but he's not doing that.
So let's talk about water shortage. So he's gonna win this fort even without assaulting, I think. I don't think purple's gonna
but he he shift consolidated instead of just consolidating, so he can't.
No, I think purple is actually gonna be back.
Okay, now he goes. He finally consolidated. He needs to remove those forced march of his troops.
Moebius needs to build one of his main stacks in Hesse. It's terrible not doing that.
Okay, I don't. Where is he going with that other stack?
Well.
Oh no, and that's woods as well.
Okay, so let's. No, but he's distracting. He's distracting purple. What purple needs to do is he needs to save Münster, right? So that was an excellent distraction. If he wins Münster out, that would be really
that was
good for
very
him.
risky distraction, though.
Okay, but unfortunately, he didn't win, so that's unlucky. He now has to fight another battle. Yeah, so he has
the wrong general on it. 4-4.
Yeah, that too. That's really.
He needs to realize that. Like,
this is a terrible fight because he has a 4-4.
He has -4 effectively. That's okay. He's sending in a 5-6.
Okay, but this other cannon stack.
Oh, he took a -1 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. So that's the other thing. When reinforcing, you have no. He always is -1. It's because of his general.
He's -1 if he goes into the battle with reinforcements. He needs to go in with his 5 for neuro.
Okay, Moebius is reinforcing too fast.
No. It's because of the general that leads the battle.
Purple tries this maneuver again.
But it's not going to work because Berlin is higher.
It could work if he went on to battle more.
So yeah, I think Moebius is reinforcing too fast, so he's going to lose.
Yeah, Moebius should just always lose because it's a defensive fight.
But Purple tries too many fancy things here.
Well, this is why I think he should have assaulted, because it's too dangerous to. Wait, what?
But Purple has 200k troops he's not using.
Yeah, more moral that could work.
But he has 300k men now that he doesn't use, and he should go and reinforce. That's a stack wipe if he's lucky.
I don't think
see
so.
it.
But no, he actually Purple waited for that cannon stack to get out so he can reinforce easier, because Moebius could have wiped some of the reinforcement stack if he didn't commit both of his cannons.
No. There's no way Moebius can wipe any
he's taking so much damage.
This is GG for Moebius.
Oh, he's reinforcing with everything. Why?
I don't know.
You should just cut your losses.
I agree. Like, this is why I think he needed to assault.
Okay, well, at least he didn't take cannon damage.
Yeah, so that is why you assault when you win a battle. You don't like pray for good RNG, I guess.
Now we'll see how they consolidate and such. No consolidation yet for Purple, so he's not recruiting the mercs. He has 832 men left. On Moebius' side, it looks like he's consolidated. Not everything. No, not the manpower ones.
Whoa.
No.
What is this?
Oh, no, he doesn't realize. Yeah, this is a wipe.
Yeah, this is gonna get wiped, okay.
Yeah.
Lol, instant wipe.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's cannons on the front line.
Yeah. Well, he also had 0 moral at the start.
Yeah.
That was an obvious wipe. That's an obvious mistake.
Well, so I wouldn't say that's a bad thing, because so far Moebius has not proven to be able to use his 4 cannon stacks.
No, it's just a distraction. That's all it is.
No, they did nothing. Not even a distraction.
No, a distraction for him.
Yeah, exactly. So the 4th cannon
stack was remaking the cannons. Instead of remaking the mercs, he has like 160 mercs to be made, but he was with the Seas Outbreak on
240k. Yeah, so now if Moebius
Moebius is completely out of manpower.
Yeah, so I don't think he should have. Yeah, he's not consolidating his manpower either. Like all these manpower in Oberloss, he's not consolidating.
Yeah, it's a big problem.
Because
he's gonna start losing a lot of men on his cannons.
This is a really bad attack.
My God. You
do not want to attack this. You do not want to go.
Well, to be fair, the other guy is. They both arrived. Oh, it's Berlin though, so he arrives before.
No, he's assaulting. He's assaulting. That's why.
Yeah. If he can just make it on time, he needs to consolidate everything.
But he needs to consolidate. He needs to. He's
not consolidating those.
This is so bad.
Yeah, the cannons are gonna break, right? Yeah, they already did.
So he needs to run from Thuringen, unless he can get more cannons in it.
No, like he's never winning without the cannons.
Yeah, exactly. So he has to run.
Like he has a bunch of cannons being just recruited right now. He could send everything in. Like that looks like a lot of moral in this man, but actually they're not consolidated and they have no cannons, so he's not dealing any damage.
Also, he's going to lose in Brunswick because of that, which is the battle he should have tried to focus on. He lost 30k cannons here.
Let's look at he still has 90k mercenaries to be recruited.
Okay, so with a roll of 4 for Moebius and a roll of 3
Moebius
for
actually got
Amsterdam.
cannons into Düringen. He has 37
Same
cannons now.
for Amsterdam.
Like these casualties.
Oh wait, no,
are
but
just-
he only has 8 cannons on the back line. Okay.
They do
Yeah, he
equal
just needs to
casualties when it's
retreat.
-5. Jesus.
I can do shift plus click, huh?
So like Amsterdam does double damage in this battle with the same
No,
roll.
he was so Armand. He was actually losing really hard in France because he was taking offensive battles when there was no need. He was not stronger, and as soon as Purple just takes a defensive fight, the war is like he's sure to win that engagement. Not only that, but he also had a much better general because Moebius did not have the correct general in position.
Oh god, he's going to attack Magdeburg now.
Oh no.
And he did it just on the third.
Yeah, but he's not force marching.
No, he's going to get wiped though. Like Purple
No,
is
he's
going to get wiped
barely
here.
arriving on time.
Yeah, okay. He's not going to get... Purple nearly got wiped there.
He should have been wiped.
Yeah, and start moving towards Magdeburg. This is a really good battle for him if he can get reinforcements inside here.
What day are you guys? Okay, I'm
25th,
catching up.
25th, 26th.
Okay, Moebius just retreats, which is not a terrible idea.
Still grasslands.
You know, the biggest mistake he
Like-
can make now is to assault. If he assaults Magdeburg,
So
he's
Moebius is
so-
370k in deficit of manpower.
So what Moebius needs to do now is he needs to stabilize, I think, because taking
Wow.
these battles one after another is not going to be good for him. He needs to stabilize and try to find a good opportunity to take this good battle. Meanwhile, what
Okay,
Purple needs to do
finally.
is not to stand in Magdeburg. Like, what Purple needs to do is not to stand in Magdeburg, I think, because he can win the war off ticking, plus occupying all these unfortified provinces. So you don't want to give your opponent a chance to come back. Oh, he got a wall breach, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What is this luck? And yeah, this is exactly what I mean. Like, Moebius is attacking before he's ready.
Moebius
Like
is
this-
attacking with 16k
with 17
cannons on the back line.
Exactly. So this is really, really bad. Like,
This is why you consolidate people. After every fight, you just consolidate because you're taking ungodly amounts of manpower losses everywhere.
so, and he's not reinforcing from Rupin.
Yeah, well,
Why?
it doesn't want to reinforce that.
I mean, then why attack from Potsdam? Like,
Better to attack with the other one.
yeah, exactly. It's better to attack with this one.
But he
Yeah,
really
so he
needs
has
to consolidate.
445 infantry in Berlin doing nothing. So yeah, I think he really needs to consolidate his manpower and try to take one good battle. Like he can still come back if he takes one good battle in Magdeburg that deals a lot of damage.
Yeah,
But
you should
okay,
just
yeah,
at this point wait for Woodsfort, probably.
Well,
Yeah, so
no,
Armand,
because-
the units, they deal proportional strength to their regiment strength. So that means every unit has 1k units. At 1k strength, they deal
Whoa, what
100%
is
damage.
this?
Whereas
Okay, so this is like,
this is fairly good for Moebius if you can just
Yeah,
reinforce.
exactly,
Okay, he's
exactly.
reinforcing, but
is this gonna arrive?
he
on
should have
time?
been force marching that. But
Yeah, say, I agree.
oh, fuck. This is
This is-
okay,
no, he-
barely.
Barely makes it.
So
So this is
the
an
less
excellent
regiment
battle,
strength you have, the less damage you're dealing. So you always
So unless
consolidate
Purple-
before fights. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So this is an excellent fight for Moebius, and he's actually gonna turn the war around because of this.
Well, we'll
I
see if he
know.
turns the war around. Because so far he's not.
Like
His logistics are really
bad.
bad, so it's not likely that he actually assaults stuff.
But
and-
why is Purple staying? Why is Purple not using the 200k man he has?
why does he go to?
Yeah, like so this is why you force march. Like this
And
is
why
a
did
bad-
Moebius attack in Lauenburg? If he was just going to win the battle in Rupin first, he could re-assault
Yeah,
Lauenburg.
I know. But he's gonna win in Lauenburg.
Yeah, he's gonna win it because of luck, but that's just it's not a reason
No,
to
you're
do
right.
it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that he shouldn't have attacked in Lauenburg.
Now he
But
should do it.
Hey, he retreated.
No, the reason why he went to Lauenburg is because Purple was assaulting it, but Moebius did not have force march, which is why he didn't get there on time. But I think going to Lauenburg is correct if you force march your
Go
vanguard.
here.
That's why you have to force march your vanguard, and you should definitely assault Magdeburg because there's 2k garrison.
Where could
Yeah,
all
but the
Moebius-
way multiplayer works, Armand, is you just basically every war you bankrupt and you take mass loans, mass mercs. You're constantly recruiting them after consolidating them to
Well,
push
you
as
don't
strong
have
as.
to bankrupt, but you have to all in.
Yeah, you don't listen to Serenade. You can't be greedy when it comes to war, so you need to
Well,
to
it's
pay
not,
whatever
it's
you
not
need.
about it's not about greed. It's about like not ruining your country. You don't have to bankrupt, but you should go all in, yes. So if we look at this war here, I think purple wins if he stops pushing, yeah?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
so far,
so-
he's okay. Maybe now he has, definitely a good enough position. He has much more manpower region. Like it's unfortunate that Moebius was not in position, was not consolidated, didn't have his mercenaries recruited on time, because purple gave him a really a lot of opportunities to get back with defensive fights, even on wood. Like if you get a wood fight, that is never happens
it's
almost
war
under
winning.
good player
Yeah.
versus good player. They're not giving you the opportunity.
They're not giving you a woods fight which lasts
Yeah.
more than 12 days.
All right, well, up to 20 maybe, but never longer than that. But let's see what purple is doing. He doesn't have all this merchant crew. That's okay.
So
Almost
the problem here with purple is
624.
he's still down cannons,
13.
right? So I think ultimately is grass.
532.
Yeah. So I think what Moebius can actually do is to take a grass fight, attack in Lauenburg, and then attack in Lüneburg, which is also grass with 80k of no cannons. So that would be an excellent engagement.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Moebius still has 4 cannons. So he needs to look for opportunities to take 4 battles.
Well,
right?
he doesn't have 4 cannons. Huh? He has 3 cannons.
He has 3 full cannons, yes, but he has 4 armies, which is bad. But yeah, so I think so I agree. What he should do is he should make 3 cannon stacks and try to take 3 battles.
Yeah. He should probably
Yeah, so that's the problem because the 4th
exploit
cannon
at this
stack-
point. He should exploit death because he needs to get back somehow.
Yeah, he needs to get back right now, I think.
And he's completely out of manpower or
That's
military
so-
points, whereas purple still has 450.
Purple is moving forward. I guess he's trying to take 1 more province, but it's kind of risky.
When
There's
you're
something to do now. He's done.
when you're on purple's position, you should definitely be slackening manpower just to make some more troops and make sure that you can hold this position, and then stand on it until you get 50%.
The thing about purple actually still has 3 full vanguards. He's just not using them. Like
If I were purple, I would just play it safe. Just save my
of
military
course,
points.
of course.
Just save military points. Go for the next tech. He has the advantage. He can't take the defensive battles now.
Yeah, I agree. But purple, yeah,
Oh,
see,
he's
this is-
attacking
that-
though.
that-
Okay, he's
that-
taking
this
2
is
fights
battles. This
in
is
2
pretty
woods.
terrible. Yeah, this
As long
is really
as-
bad still.
This is
So the,
And
the real
Moebius has
question-
theoretically a cannon advantage now, so he could pick
Well,
off
but
some
the
of the
thing is-
reinforcements.
he has 10k less cannons in each battle. That's a big advantage.
Yeah,
disadvantage.
wait.
It's -2 now in one of the battles.
Moebius is Berlin and
so
purple
what Moebius needs
is
to do is he
Amsterdam.
needs to reinforce these battles, but I think he's going to lose both actually because he doesn't have consolidated cannons.
Well, that depends on luck in reality. I mean,
It
but
looks
Purple
pretty
missing
close.
one cannon
It's
here.
-2 in
yeah.
It's -2 in Potsdam.
In Potsdam.
But this
so
is
Potsdam should
100
lose.
AK in reserves though.
But the thing is, if purple wins this, it's not because of skill, but because he was lucky.
Well, it's kind of skill because he knows his opponent has a lot of
He was
cannons.
gonna win.
But
Nah.
I agree he shouldn't have done this. Like,
Choosing these battles was a terrible decision.
well, I disagree. It's a terrible decision because
No,
he knows
that's terrible
his opponents. No.
No, it's a
He,
terrible
he
decision.
knows that his opponent. Look, he's gonna win, so it's not a terrible decision. He's gonna win both, and he knew it. So it's not a
No.
bad.
Yeah,
He
terrible
can't know-
decision.
He can't
No.
know how many troops he has exactly. He could be more unlucky with the rolls, and
No.
and he's going to throw away his advantage. Now let's think.
He's already won. He's at 48. So the reason why I think it's not terrible is because he saw his opponent has unconsolidated cannons. But it's not an excuse to go for it. I'm just saying it's not terrible.
Yeah, I disagree.
Like,
He's
I
losing
wouldn't-
manpower. Like,
But he's won the war. So you disagree whatever you want, but he's won the war.
yeah, that makes
he
no
didn't win
difference
those-
whether or not that last move was a correct move.
Like I disagree.
Alright,
with
he's
it, but it's
assaulting,
winning
so-
the war.
Comes to purple, he's doing pretty good on the assault front, right? I mean, actually, I should
53 now.
need to see. No, he did assault with some. Okay, yeah, some manpower, but he was consolidating during, so all that was fairly good. All right, Berlin has bunkers. Yeah, no. Like the war is over because now they're just gonna be stab hitting, and there's no way Moebius comes back. You know, he could still come back. Like that Marsh fight, it's just so fucking good. You get a Marsh fight.
Yeah, but he just has to wait now. Be patient. He just
I mean,
waits.
purple doesn't have to stand in this version.
No, but purple has. It's like.
Definitely shouldn't.
The main problem with Moebius here is that he's never grouped up to take good battles. Even though purple is presenting him with opportunities to take good battles, but Moebius's armies are just not equipped to take these battles.
There's 210k up there. That should be enough.
There's like 400 there.
360.
But he has the under 100k, so he can probably.
But he has 170k over on the other side, and I think.
Yeah, the problem is still that Moebius doesn't have consolidated cannons, so it's wasting a lot of manpower on 4 cannons.
He just needs to group everything, mask it solidate.
Yeah. So what he really needs to do is he needs to set up an actual army and try to take a fight, rather like purple is giving him these excellent battles which he can't win. Despite having excellent battles, because he doesn't have the right setup. Like this 100k that's going to Berlin right now, Greifswald, it has 24 cannons.
Well,
so that's basically
useless. 30 cannons. Okay,
what's this?
If I were purple,
that was a really good dice.
So this could actually be good for Moebius if he catches some reinforcements here.
Yeah, but he doesn't have forced march.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have forced march. So it's very
purple
unlikely for him to be able to take advantage from this.
Fuck. Moebius should have assaulted Wittenberg just to do distraction. Just because I feel like people would make a mistake if he was to do that.
Yes, but that's not the problem. Moebius's issues are more fundamental than tactics. What he's doing wrong is that he's not organizing his armies correctly.
Yeah.
And he's built 4 cannon stacks when he's unable to use them. Like, I think with the way he's playing right now, 3 cannon stacks would be enough because he's not using his 4th cannon stack to do anything.
Exact same IDs.
But anyway, Moebius had the better setup and still didn't manage to win out of that. So he needs to get better in the war.
No, Moebius did not have the better setup because he didn't have the manpower advisor.
His setup was not significantly better. His setup was somewhat better, but not significantly better.
It was better.
Yeah,
but it was mostly mostly tactical loss.
It's not enough to win the war.
No, but he attacked at the right time and all that. So
it's not even a tactical loss. Like his mistakes are not tactical. Like what he's doing is he's not made a proper vanguard since the first 2 battles, right? He's never had a proper vanguard since the first 2 battles. So that's the problem with what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
And after he makes proper vanguards after every battle, then we can talk about like what he's doing wrong tactically.
Yeah. Okay, well then, sure, if you mean it like that, but
I think he is.
Yeah, so logistics is the problem for him, and
he's getting
now
this is not even logistics. This is basics.
No, there was also logistics. Like he was never in position to.
I agree. But
to reinforce correctly.
Is that conform to template that I see here on his vanguards?
Wait, what?
Yeah, okay. So he's using conform to template for his vanguards. So I don't recommend that. Like, it's I don't know.
I do that. Yeah. So.
Well, it's bad. You should stop doing that.
Why? Why is it bad to do conform to template?
There's no need for it, and you're making like
it's much faster to get your troops like that.
Not true at all. Like it's much okay. So the way I do it is
I can put every single man into one stack. You put everything into one stack, and you get 80k mercs and 40k cannons in one stack.
Yeah. That is okay, but that's not what Moebius is doing. Moebius is hiring mercs with conform to template.
Okay, that's terrible.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that. Oh, he's
Then we agree.
Yeah.
This is the right thing.
So you see, time and time again, purple is presenting these excellent battles for Moebius, but Moebius is unable to take advantage of them because he still does not have a full cannon stack on his back line.
Yeah, and it's -2 as well.
Yeah, exactly. These are excellent battles. These are battles that if you take them, you win the war, even from this position, but he's unable to do so because he does not have full cannons in the back line and he has too many cannons. If he had 80k cannons in his entire army, and 40-40 on the back line, and he takes this battle, he can come back even from this position.
Now, from this position, purple should just go and assault Berlin.
I know, but like...
This is GG. This is GG, because the main power deficit being this much occupied is impossible. And this thing can say yes to this because that's how I want to go.
Well, the thing here is I think Moebius is not winning this battle, but you can see how close it is. Even though Moebius has 29 cannons on the back line, like if you have 40k cannons, this would be a crushing victory. Instead,
but the thing is that he has 25% less cannons, and his only advantage is like +2. So
yeah. But the thing is,
cannons
Purple keeps giving.
Go on the first rank now.
The thing is that Purple just keeps presenting him with these excellent battles, and Purple doesn't have a lot of troops either. Like Purple only has 300k.
Yeah, but now this hurts. This is his kind of
I mean, well, it doesn't matter that. Okay, so it took 60k cannon casualties, but to be honest, he was better off without them. They were taking up his manpower recovery.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
it's too late now.
He doesn't have
manpower recovery.
But he has a 6-5 with shock damage, and he has a 6-4 with cannon damage.
Yeah. So I think at this stage we can already start recapping. Like, so I think we can mostly agree that Moebius lost firstly because he took a bad fight in Münster. He won that fight, but he didn't assault, so that's the second mistake. And then after that, he never made a proper vanguard.
I don't think taking a battle in Münster is a mistake necessarily because he was so more well prepared. And you need to do something. Otherwise, he would just stay back, and both would stay back, and you would do nothing.
True. Well,
but he should have assaulted it. He should have assaulted it because he was so much more prepared.
Like I agree with okay. So I agree with that. He was much more prepared for the war. So if he had infiltrate, he will know that his opponents does not have vanguard grouped up, and you immediately assault the fort. So I agree. But that's not his main problem, though. I think his main problem is he made 4 cannon stacks without being able to use them, which tied up a lot of his manpower recovery. He never gave up on his 4 cannon stacks, even though getting 1 wipe, I think, was good for him.
Yeah, the 4th one should have gone to Heidelberg.
Yeah, he's going. This time he has a decent cannon stack. Not optimal, but decent enough.
And he gets attack on the 2nd, so it gets more.
It's only -1 though. Okay, the second stack is gonna get crushed though.
It's +3, man. It's wrong general.
Yeah.
Oh, Purple is using a siege general. Okay.
Yeah, this other fight though is gonna work out. It's -2 for Moebius, and he doesn't have the full cannons.
Well, he's actually doing what Blitz does, like, which is attacking before your enemy is ready. But I think he's not really ready for this either, so he's still gonna get fucked. But the reason why I can see this attack working is because Purple has 120k at home.
But the thing is that
Purple just recruited though, so
Purple is supposed to crush him at this point. He's not supposed to.
I know. He's not supposed to be like being close with the enemy.
No, exactly. He's supposed to just smash him. Or like he has 120k at home. He's not using, and he's still winning.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's embarrassing he's not using those 120k.
He just built those.
No, the 40k in Breisgau and in Heinau.
Yeah, there was manpower. He just
there for like really long.
They've been there for a long time.
Okay, so I think we mostly talked about what Moebius did wrong, and it's kind of basic. Like tactically there was not much to say because I don't see many tactics from both sides. Like Moebius lost primarily because he never had a vanguard. Right, that's the main reason why he lost. He never had a vanguard. And as for Purple, I think he played okay, but he keeps taking ridiculous fights, which happen to work out because his opponent doesn't have a proper vanguard.
He doesn't play okay because player who plays better just crushes him.
So Purple is playing. So Purple is playing. So Purple is playing kind of poorly. I agree, but it turns out, guess what? Turns out Purple's mistakes are not as bad as Moebius' mistakes because not having a vanguard is kind of basic, and like it's kind of bad if you don't have a vanguard. Whereas Purple takes like -1, -2 fights, but I think I think at that stage, like he's already won at that stage when he starts taking these terrible battles.
And go to the main room.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Well, congratulations, Purple.
Thank you.
Yes, well played.
So I'm not sure why Purple you're surprised that it's equal casualties on both sides, because how is that surprising?
It's like within a couple hundred.
What?
It's almost exactly the same casualties, like 1.37 million.
Sure. But I mean, I think that's Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's any of our problem.
All right.
Like, it's kind of expected.
All right. Let's
like,
recap the war.
Couple thousand.
Yeah, so Distinct will give you guys some recap. I think I already talked about it in the streaming channel, and Distinct can give you what he thinks is the opinion.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just break it down, multiple phases. First, we're gonna discuss setup. Setup was fairly okay, suboptimal. You can, for that, I'll refer you to the VOD. Like, manpower, you guys were missing almost, both of you, 200k men in terms of not min-maxing the manpower gain. So that's a very sizable difference of what you could have
strength you should have at the start of the war, you should have 1.3 million on the field plus manpower bank. That's maximum strength if you did everything correct from day one.
What was I missing out on? Because I didn't.
You did not have the manpower advisor at the start.
Right. True.
And you...
Moebius doesn't have the edict.
Yeah, Moebius didn't have edict and the manpower advisor, so... But
Jesus, the edicts. I knew I forgot something.
Oh, also, you took the icon too late, purple.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, okay. So those are little things, like, there's other little setup things that you did slightly wrong, but that's fine. Let's talk about, like, the real war. Why Moebius lost the war. So, Moebius, actually, let's hear your thoughts on what happened. Like, what do you think went wrong?
So after like the initial push where I went to Münster and won the first battle, I was just like, I just got lost in organizing my army until I had everything organized. Purple had enough time to regroup.
Yeah.
And push me back out.
Yeah. Battle and accidentally retreated.
Purple, can you increase the volume a little? It's very hard to hear you.
Okay. Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah. And after that, like after every battle, oh sorry.
I was going to send reinforcements to like Groningen or somewhere, and I was going to send the main army, the one that was in the battle.
Yeah, so you retreat to the vanguard. That's what I thought, because that battle wasn't like you weren't losing. You just pulled out.
Like we thought for sure that you were very happy because you get instantly straight from the start of the war a defensive fight, so you can win that one easily and then go from there.
Quite satisfied.
But it didn't work out. Yeah. So actually, Moebius, why did you not assault Munster? That's like our first question, probably. You win the fight there, you could just assault, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to get my manpower troops out first, and then I just got bogged down in organizing, and then I thought, oh, if I assault now, he will just swoop in.
Yeah. Do you know why you get bogged down in organizing your manpower?
Yeah, that's the most important question here, because
I just have too many stacks of manpower.
Exactly, you have too many stacks.
That is the problem. Okay?
After the fight, what do? You just group everything. Okay, no, because you send in your second cannon stack. So the first thing you do is you get out the second cannon stack, but the second cannon stack you have assigned to a key. So you just have to press 1 or 2 or 2 or whatever the cannon stack's number. You get that one out, and then you group everything with the GK and you consolidate it. And now you don't have many stacks. You have everything mass consolidated, so you can instantly start recruiting your mercs.
Hire new mercs. Instantly start assaulting the fort.
No, not instantly start assaulting. You first get your manpower out after that.
Yeah,
after that, you have a button for, like, you press C to select only infantry. You have a button to separate the mercs. And you can
select infantry.
You can... Was C? No, it's C.
No, C selects cannons. Z selects infantry.
Z select, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you said C, sorry.
Alright, so you Z and then you mercs merc separate whatever, unfortunately no hotkeys.
Detach mercs.
And then you retrieve your manpower. And then you start assaulting. Now after your manpower is retreating, you can just split them in smaller stacks. That goes really fast. But this is like the real problem. Like, if you just consolidate and do this, it's like 3, 4, 5 steps, and you're done, and you can move on. You can start recruiting.
So it's all this can be done in like 5 seconds max, including raising mercs. So what you do is select everything, select everything, get your first cannon stack out, select infantry, consolidate, detach mercs, get your manpower, split, hire new mercs, assault. All of this can be done in 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And it also solves a very important problem, which is the problem in your next phase. So after losing in Münster, what do you think is your problem after that? Like after losing the fight in Purple's lands?
Just like reorganizing?
Yeah, exactly. So I think the most fundamental issue with your gameplay now in this war is that you never had an army after that. So the most obvious mistake is you never had a full backline of cannons. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, okay. So if you notice that, you have to do something about it, okay? You don't watch and fight with 24 out of 40 cannons in the backline.
Yeah.
Okay? So when you notice you do not have full cannons, you want to consolidate them and merge your cannon stacks.
Yeah.
So that you always have 40k cannons in the backline in battles you want to take.
So in that case, I should have like just split one of the cannon stacks.
Cannon stack, yes. Gave up on the fourth cannon stack and make 3 big ones.
Okay.
And the other thing, which is a problem, is I saw at one stage you had a huge infantry stack, 125 out of 440. It's infantry manpower, I assume, right?
Yeah.
So this is terrible for a number of reasons. First of all, it has 0 combat effectiveness or very low combat effectiveness because depleted regiments retreat very quickly, so they don't pull their weight at all. So you always want to consolidate even manpower, okay? When you're in a war, not only does it improve your reaction time for logistics, it also speeds up like it improves your combat performance and speeds up your logistics, and it doesn't tie up manpower recovery that should be going to cannons.
Yeah.
Because I suspect part of the reason why your cannons are always depleting is that you have infantry that the game is reinforcing rather than the cannons. So if you consolidate all the infantry, the game will only reinforce cannons, which is really what you want because you never want your cannons to be depleted. Okay.
Yeah.
So strongly recommend consolidating everything.
Yeah. Like if it's too difficult, then it's better to just after every single fight you group everything, you consolidate, and then you can work from there on. Because like worst case scenario, you have like an 80k cannon stack, but that's fine because you can split it afterwards or whatever. You can conform to templates. Like there are options to get past that.
Yeah, the real worst case scenario, if you end up with some army with 39 cannons, for example, okay? But even this is not as bad as having 24 out of 40 cannons because you don't have manpower.
Yeah, and also because when you reinforce with that second stack, eventually that spot is going to get occupied by a cannon eventually down the line.
If you have depleted cannons in the backline, even if you reinforce with more cannons, the new cannons never get deployed because the depleted cannons occupy 1 full combat width, regardless of whether they're 600 strength or 1000 strength.
Yeah.
So depleted cannons are terrible. It's basically you have a backline spot that is permanently blocked and can never be used effectively, essentially. So you always want fully consolidated cannons. And I think that's basically all the mistakes that you made because, like, I think this mistake is fundamental enough to be war-losing just by itself, which is pretty much what we saw. And we didn't really have a lot of opportunities to see you make other mistakes because this one is enough to lose the war, I think.
Okay. Yeah, it's true what Serenade is saying. So it's really important to make sure you consolidate your manpower, make sure you...
Yeah, and
don't try and be fancy, just group everything, consolidate everything, recruit your mercs and do like the very basic motions to split. No one has time to try and split every manpower like that.
I used to do that and I can tell you for sure it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed because I knew I had an advantage in that moment, but I couldn't use it.
Yeah. So then more nitty-gritty stuff. So there's some other stuff that I think you could have done better. The first thing is, at the start of the war, did you have infiltrate administration on your opponents?
No, I didn't have enough spy network. He discovered me.
Okay, that's unlucky. But okay, so if you had infiltrate administration, you would have realized that his vanguards are not grouped up yet, and that is the cue to assault. But if you didn't know that, that's fine. Too bad. Like, the other thing is the 4th cannon stack that you made is a good idea in theory, but I think you got almost no use out of it. Would you agree? Yeah, okay, so if your 4th cannon stack is doing nothing, don't make it. And when it got stack wiped, don't remake it, right? Like, you got a cannon stack wiped at one point, just leave it. 3 cannon stacks plus 20k manpower, I'll take it, right? Don't make a 4th cannon stack that you're never going to use. It's going to cause manpower recovery, and basically it exacerbated your previous mistake, which is not grouping up your cannons in the back line, right? So having a 4th cannon stack, which is depleted, just exacerbates this problem. Like, instead of having 3 armies that can take fights, you end up with 4 and none of them can take a fight. So I think the 4th cannon stack in this situation was a huge liability for you since it gave you 0 advantages and it really ended up costing you. So I think fourth cannon stack is a good idea in theory, but if you can't handle 4 cannon stacks, don't do it. It's better to play something that you're comfortable with and you know that it's gonna work for you.
Anywho, enough about Moebius. Let's go to
so
Purple.
I think that pretty much sums it up for Moebius.
Yeah. Thank you guys very much for the
You still here, Purple?
Yep.
Alright, so I think clearly a lot of things you were doing were a lot better in terms of you didn't get caught without cannons, a full cannon stack. You won most of your battles. You were assaulting after battles. You were consolidating during assaults, I think.
Yes. Well, mostly. Sometimes
I saw you assault sometimes with manpower, whatever.
Yeah, too much
sometimes it's inevitable, so it happens. I think you could be faster on your logistics after every battle, recruiting the mercs more quickly and getting them in position.
Yeah, I could have done it maybe 10 days faster.
Yeah, exactly. So that's something you can work on. But here, the biggest problem for you in this case is you were not punished for it, but you should have been punished for it, is how aggressively you push and how quickly.
But here's the thing though, after those battles, I had superiority, I was pretty sure. So
no, you should not have been sure. If Moebius had regrouped his cannons, he would win every single battle afterwards.
He would have crushed you and you would have been punished for being so aggressive, I think.
Yeah. Whereas after that, winning that initial engagement in Munster, basically, I think you took a lot of lands. You took 1 or 2 forts, or even 1 fort is fine. You can just hold that position, and you're good. You're good to go.
And whenever I saw opportunities, I'd attack.
Yeah. So I think you first of all you went to Thuringen and that was fine. I wouldn't do it, but it's okay. It's not terrible. Then you assaulted Thuringen, which I also thought was okay because Moebius is not in a position to interrupt it. And that should have been enough for you because pushing onward is just giving your opponent advantages.
At that point, I had 50 war score.
So exactly. So you could have just sat back and occupied these unfortified lands and just wrap it up. But instead, you kept pushing and give Moebius a lot of opportunities to punish you, and even attacking him into woods with -2 dice rolls. That's a bit
that's
too risky.
The only battle that's actually close.
Remember there was this battle in Potsdam where Moebius had only 24 cannons on the back line, but it ended up being really close. Really close. So imagine if Moebius had a full back line of cannons, you would have zero chance in such a battle.
Yeah. So you. I think you're a bit too impatient when.
Yeah. So
fighting.
I think we were debating whether you did that because you saw that Moebius's cannons were unconsolidated. If you saw that and you thought that okay, this is a good fight because he only has 24 cannons. Well, to that I say yes and no, because yes, it is a good fight if he has only 24 cannons, but your opponent can consolidate those cannons and reinforce with more cannons.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
So it's not a good argument to say, okay, I will go because he has 24 cannons only because he can consolidate and go with more. Now, Moebius didn't do it, so he didn't punish you for it, but that's not a reason to do it. It happened to work out for you, so okay, good for you, it worked. But I would recommend against such battles.
Yeah. All right, what do you guys want to do? Just do a rematch or?
Yeah, wait. And a few more things. So a few more nitty-gritty things for Purple. The first thing is be prepared for the start of the war.
Yeah,
so I noticed when Moebius declared war in January, you're not ready at all. You're
kind of ready.
You're not ready at all. It took you another month to get ready, 1 to 2 more months to get ready because your vanguards were not grouped up. Your armies were all over the place. So I would recommend grouping up your armies 1-2 months in advance and start moving to the border already. And what else?
So actually, it's about that. My armies were kind of all over the place, but I was keeping track of all the important ones.
Yeah, okay, that's good. But I still recommend having your vanguards grouped up when war is about to be declared.
Yeah.
Okay, and a few more things. The first thing I want to mention is use of forced march, because I think, especially for Moebius, this would have been a huge improvement for his gameplay. Because one of the problems with Moebius is I think you have some issues getting your armies around in addition to not having a vanguard. You have some issues getting your armies around, and that's partly because of the fact that you never have forced march on. So force march is a huge advantage. Even when it costs 2 mil points, it is a huge advantage to be able to use force march effectively. Not only for getting to the province earlier, but also for reinforcement timings and also like for responding to your opponents. Like I remember there's this time where Purple was assaulting Lauenburg, and Moebius realized it and he went to stop him, but he was not force marching, so he didn't get there in time. So it's very important to force march your armies. Like, I mean, at this point it's free. Like, okay, oh yeah, I knew I forgot something. Fuck. It says Age of Discovery, but you're actually in the last age, and you have all the age abilities from the last age.
Yeah.
So the force march is free. So you should definitely use the force march as much as possible.
I was actually using it almost all the time, except for the
I agree. Like Purple was doing force march.
Yeah, Purple that was really good every time, every stack had it.
Yeah. So for Moebius mostly, like force march would have like improved your performance by quite a lot.
Yeah, sometimes your cannon stacks could have maybe intercepted people if they had force march.
Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, I think that's mostly it.
Okay.
We didn't actually see a lot of tactics here, but as far as tactics are concerned, I would recommend using extra cannon stacks to catch your opponent. Like the extra cannon stacks has 2 purposes. Okay. The first purpose is catch your opponent's infantry, and we saw like 1 to 2 instances of that, like more like 0, at least those that matter. So that's what you should be looking out for with a cannon stack: opportunities to cut off your opponent's infantry. Like for example, at that time when Moebius had a lot of armies stuck in Denmark, they had a vanguard over here in Germany that you could have tried to use to cut off some reinforcements. I mean, at that stage the war is done, but I'm just saying that like you had some opportunities to take advantage of extra cannons. And if you have more cannons than your opponent, you always want to take more battles. Even if you're attacking, if you can take more battles, your extra cannon stack will pay for itself for sure. Whereas like if you have 4 cannon stacks, your opponent has 2 cannon stacks, but you only take 2 battles, then you're really not using your extra cannons. And the other thing that you can be doing with extra cannons is to assault. So instead of stepping on Münster right away, what you could have done, Moebius, is you could have said, okay, I will just stand in Paderborn, which is the war goal. I will stand in the war goal, and I will play footsies with you up here with 3 cannon stacks. So I will walk around and try to bait you at yada yada. Meanwhile, my 4th cannon stack can go down here and assault Heidelberg because I have 4 cannons. My opponent, who only has 3, can't actually stop me, right? So that's the other thing that you could have done with the 4th cannon stack instead of like just sitting here and doing nothing.
Yeah, I actually, this is also on me, I never realized Purple didn't have 4 cannon stacks.
Yeah, which is why it's very important to have spy network on your opponent.
Yeah.
And to that end, I highly recommend the spy network advisor. There's an advisor to increase your spy network chance by 25%. Yeah. Well, if you had it, good for you, but if you don't have it, I highly recommend it. And you definitely want to start building and counter-espionage your opponent immediately.
Yeah.
Right, so do you two want a rematch or will we do other stuff?
I would play one.
No.
Sorry, Moebius?
Even like 30 minutes at most, so that's not enough time.
Oh yeah, he has to go in
okay.
1. So I don't know whether you guys want a rematch in 30 minutes.
Or I can just play against Moebius.
Well, I thought Purple was the one to stay.
I don't think 30 minutes is enough time for anything, so I'm picking out.
I agree. Okay.
Jones, you want to play against Moebius?
Yeah, just for teaching.
Sure, that's fine.
Sure, we
could watch Jones, and then we could be in the chat with Moebius in the meanwhile.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay. I think that's a good idea. So we'll be in the chat with Moebius.
That's alright.
Yeah, okay. Let's host.
Okay, sure. I can just listen to music. That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. So it's Jones versus Moebius with us whispering. So I think it will be an interesting fight.
It's a good way to learn him something.
Yeah.
Maybe we can.
Sure, you can learn. It's only was a more competent player fighting him though.
But
if we had more competent players whispering in his ears, but yeah, well.
Like I mean. It will be quite interesting to compare Jones's view of the battle and our view of the battle after the war.
Well, it's interesting to see. Like, I haven't played now for 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, that might also be an issue.
Yeah, what nonsense!
I mean, 2 weeks is not
always
that bad.
is an excuse. Like Jesus Christ!
I'm just preparing the excuses from losing.
It's not neurosurgery. Like, come on.
I back. I mean,
and maybe I'm lagging a little bit, and
yeah.
Nonsense.
I will
Nonsense.
specifically rig the internet such that you lag.
And
All right, Moebius, we gotta fucking have you win now.
And like, no one will believe you because it'll just be excuses.
Moebius, please lose on purpose, so I
refuse to have Jones win.
They think you'll join on Nice, and then you will join the war with him.
Oh yeah, I can ally Moebius.
You can ally in case of.
Easy.
Well, I can't.
Easy war.
If you go 2v1, yeah, it's gonna be easy for you. That's right.
Well, we just need Serenade to sabotage. Map. Oh no!
Yeah,
wait. No, you can.
Yeah, I can actually sabotage Jones' recruitment.
That would be annoying.
I mean, I mean, I don't know whether you prefer me to sabotage recruitment or you prefer me to ally Moebius and bring 1.2 million troops.
What country do you want, Moebius?
I'll just take Berlin.
Yeah. But you go black, you don't go back.
Oh, I'm going to another channel now.
I mean, we can go. Well, we can just drop down one channel down to Stellaris.
Or you guys stay because you're 3 and I'm 1.
Yeah. Okay, you go to Stellaris.
Send this Jones guy.
Yeah, fuck this Jones guy. Let's mute him.
I'll go when the game starts. But I'm just preparing the music I'm going to listen to.
Right, of course. Alright, Rims. Alright, Moebius, ready up?
Yes, I am so ready.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do setup anymore because the previous time I was just showing like how many troops you should actually have. But this time I'm just gonna be lazy and go to the toilet while you guys.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna min max all the way.
Yeah.
All right, Jones is out, and we'll just check if he's out.
Yeah, he is.
All right, good. Okay, look at your. The first thing we're gonna do is you're gonna give every edict, every province the edict of manpower, and you're gonna give every province to the nobility.
Yeah, so just go to state view, select all the states, and put on like state view, select the states, and give manpower, and then for the nobility, use the macro builder. Otherwise, it's gonna take you forever.
Yeah.
So B9 for nobility, then click nobility and click every province.
Yeah, we're gonna...
that's nice. I did that actually by hand. Well, edicts first.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about Jones. Okay. Yeah.
Oh god, that was a big state.
Yeah, Prague state pretty good. Alright, now that you're done, you take the icon for manpower. Right, now you give, you consecrate metropolitan to states.
Oh Jesus, that's also something I didn't do.
To get to 100%, to get like tiny bit of manpower. Alright, you give everything to nobility.
Yes. What was the shortcut for nobility again?
It's B9, you were saying.
Like B9 opens up the macro builder.
So then you click on nobility and you can just like click enter, click enter, click enter.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, good. I think I have a list of everything that needs to be done, just in case.
Oh god, I forgot Bornholm last time. I didn't even realize it had that.
Yeah, let's not listen to Monkey Man saying consecrate metropolitan on all bordering for it. It's true, but okay. We'll do that later. So just give everything nobility.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have my sheet. Sheet.
Okay.
Right. So after this, let's look at the advisors.
Yeah, I need to fire 'em probably.
Okay,
because they don't have
first
right
what you
points.
do is you recruit the land force limit advisor.
Okay.
All right. You get them to. Okay, you can't promote them, but that's fine. Now you fire. Yeah, you recruit the tax guy, I guess.
Do not like. But I can't promote any of them. Shouldn't I fire them?
That's why you recruit them 1 month. So you recruit the tax guy this month. You're gonna fire the other ones.
Okay.
Right, you fire the other ones, and then the same you recruit some guy like the trade one, and you fire the other, or the diplo because he has +2.
Oh.
Well, it's fine. You fire the other ones. Okay, good. Now you put military focus. Put your templates.
Mm-hmm.
So make a 40 merc template, a 10 merc template, a 40 cannon template, a 40 infantry template.
And an army template, right?
Yeah, tell me when you're ready. Okay, I can't see the templates that you have, so I'm guessing
okay.
you have the templates. Make all your mercs now. So
Already?
mass recruit them in Thuringen. Or somewhere, doesn't matter, just... Spam click when you're merc clicking as well.
Okay. I have 31 left over.
Alright, well, now make, like, spam click the 10 merc, some other province. Alright. Good. Make that one guy somewhere. Everything counts. Yeah. Alright. Go to, pick your drill infantry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pick your rivals. Alright. You can embargo 2 or all 3 of them. Yeah.
I forgot which ones were the other ones. It was Grodno and obviously Amsterdam.
Alright, now go to your estate stuff.
Yep.
And what you want to do is you want to call diet.
Yep.
Then you want to recruit minister, grand general. Everything, pass everything.
Yeah.
So get the 200 points. Okay, no, actually, I said everything, but okay, whatever. My bad, I apologize. Should have waited until you got the manpower advisor. It's fine.
All right.
It's fine. It's like 10k lost, okay. Alright, now we build the forts.
Okay.
So I think your setup before was fine.
Would you do it different?
You need to get your manpower stuff going so I can pause. We're not gonna wait forever.
No, but we can already impulse, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so just put your forts where they were last time. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have one in. Let's put the terrain map mode.
One in Anhalt. Or okay, that's fine too. All right, now go. More important, go to the advisor. Try finding the. Okay, hire the manpower one and put them to +5. Okay.
And fire everything, and so I get a discipline for later, right?
Okay, hire the prestige one and get them to +5. Okay, start espionaging on Amsterdam. Like you're supposed to have a +5 advisor or whatever. We're just gonna. Okay, now you make 4 cannon stacks.
I think you should start him off with 3. Like, I don't think he can manage 4.
Okay, fine. Okay, make 3 cannon stacks. One in Laudenburg, one in Wismar, and one in Rostock, or something like that. Okay. We're not done yet. Now you make universities everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So you just quickly spam that. Okay, good. Once your universities are constructed, we're gonna be deving with admin and diplo points. So you're gonna be deving whatever has the lowest cost, effectively, because we just want to have more dev than purple. All right, now start counter-espionaging the other guy. Good. So you recruited. Wait, don't you have mercs recruited?
Yeah, I do.
Oh no, I'm looking at purple. Yeah, yeah. All right, good. Start like. Well, whatever. You can wait a little bit for now. We're gonna wait for the mercs to be recruited. Once they're 100% recruited, then you're just gonna like split them up in 40k stacks. Because once they are recruited, we're gonna start hiring 5 generals. Actually, I'm gonna check if they're done recruiting. And it seems like that, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I think the only thing recruiting is cannons right now.
There's still 1 infantry somewhere. All right, let's just hire 5 generals and let's manpower it up.
Yeah, I forgot to mention it during the debrief, but it's quite important to hire new generals and get the manpower from it.
Yeah.
I think both of you are doing it fine. It's just that it's worth taking note of because it's a thing that's easy to do and improves your gameplay by
pretty bad generals, but okay. 5-4, 5-4. Okay. Good. Let's just build like 200 infantry. Make your king and your heir leaders as well. Now I'm forgetting something. Okay. 4-6 here, 5-5-6. That's not bad for the heir.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm forgetting something. Certainly, what am I forgetting?
I wasn't paying attention. You need to tell me what he did from the beginning. What did he do so far?
Well, we did all the manpower stuff. Oh, yeah, right. The military advisors. You need to fire.
You need to prepare the new military advisors
to get both the moral and the discipline one.
So I hope you didn't do the Grand Monopoly charters and seek support of the clergy because those are traps.
Yeah, he didn't. It's fine.
Yeah, good. Jones did it. What a noob.
Yeah, Jones a noob. We're gonna start with more moral. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna. Okay, let's see if you have some. Yeah, okay. You have your universities constructed. So now go on to the dev production tab.
Mm-hmm.
You rank them by cost, and you just do one at a time. So one base tax in Berlin, one in Hamburg, one in Lübeck, one in Prague, and so on. And then you do one base production. You keep going down the list
Until I run out of admin points.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, easy. See, you already got more dev now. Okay, no, because Jones is a little bitch and is doing the same. Alright, this is a little bit of a problem because you're gonna have a bit less Diplo thing, but okay, whatever. So it looks pretty good so far. Okay, we're gonna wait 5 more months and then we're gonna slacken once more. Dude, the problem is Jones is gonna have 4 cannons. Serenade.
No, I told him to make 3.
Okay.
Like, are you not reading the chat?
No, I'm not reading the chat.
Okay.
Alright, move your cannons because some of them are taking attrition. Like, move them to the front already.
Mm-hmm.
And move all of your mercs to the front as well.
Yep. It's just like...
So that you can instantly make sure that... Like, last time you did that fine, you had mercs on your vanguards. But let's do that again.
Alright. But I shouldn't make them right now, should I? Like, put them together.
No, but you just put them where they need to be. Okay. Looming disaster, very nice. Alright, we're gonna have to be ready in 1 year. But I think that's just right on time for us. So we're gonna let Jones be on the. We're gonna declare war. So you're gonna need to be ready for that.
Yeah,
but we're
so
gonna let Jones be the aggressor.
Yeah, basically what you want to do is you want to declare war, immediately sit on the war goal, and then try to let him.
Yeah, separate Potsdam. Yeah, that's good.
What's this one?
So next month we slacken 5 times.
I know.
Hope for a better leader. I'm gonna look at Jones' leader and cheat a little bit. Alright. Jones is doing weird stuff. He's bad at the game. It happens. What the fuck is he doing? Is he like AFK or something?
Who? Jones?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, he still has no mercs recruited and no generals. I don't understand what happened with his military points. Alright, like, Jones is being his typical self, so this is gonna be easy war. Alright, let's recruit the leaders, slacken. Okay, 2-6 fire generals, that's good. Okay, very nice. So let's already put the generals on the cannon stacks. Your best one is what, the 635? Yeah.
We missed 632.
635, right? 632, and the 556. Right? Yeah, definitely.
So what's
probably the tell me.
Are you free next Wednesday?
I guess, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so put the last general on your cannon. The 555.
I put it on the wrong army. That's what happened.
But still, it's fine. On one of your like the last mercenary stack on Prague or something, put another leader on it. Put the other leaders on other stacks, whichever one. Not mercenary ones that are gonna assemble with your cannon stacks.
Okay.
Alright, and let's recruit 200 more infantry. Clear.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, one more, because we can afford it. Let's go to hundreds banked manpower.
Okay. And
Yeah, we're not gonna transfer this thing to the stream because he's a dirty cheater. Alright, I want you to go more on the border. One guy in Kessel, the cannon stack, the other in Brunswick, and the last one in Hanover.
So tip him off to my position?
Sure, doesn't matter.
Okay, Castle, one in Hanover. The last one you said in Brunswick, right?
Yeah. And get all your men, like your mercs, to be right next to that. Basically, 80k in Lauenburg, 80k in Magdeburg, 80k mercs in Föhringen, and then make sure that you have them behind or whatever. Like, make sure every province behind those is occupied by your manpower units. As soon as the war, or like before the war starts, you're gonna march every 80k stack of mercs onto your cannon stacks. You're gonna consolidate them, and you're gonna advance every single infantry stack by 1 tile until they are in position.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have 140k merc stack too much on Magdeburg. You put it on like Leipzig or something.
Yeah, I already put something else there. I need to find out now.
Alright, we're gonna have a good amount of men. So it's like we missed like 10k men because of the manpower advisor on day 1. But apart from that, it looks pretty good. Meanwhile, in Scrublands, you can see that it's not as good. Okay, it's basically the same. Alright, at the start of the year, so in January, there's a couple of things to do. You're gonna need to insult Crane.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Right, or Grodno on 1st of January. But you're gonna need to have 2 advisors free, so you're gonna need to remove that plus 33% advisor in November.
Okay. Why not send the insult now?
Because it's per year, so it's gonna tick down 1 already.
You don't want it to tick down.
Alright,
so
now
fast.
remove the plus 33 guy. Send your 80k mercs onto your vanguards. Switch to your discipline advisor. Get them to plus 5. Right? Move the stack that is in Hamburg to Magdeburg. Consolidate everything of your main stacks and give them control groups and put them on force march. Okay, then let's get all the icons or the policies. and take the 2 moral policies, not the siegeability policy.
Oh, we completely forgot about that.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
discipline, moral
Discipline,
of armies,
infantry,
moral of armies,
moral, infantry combat, and artillery combat.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the last one. To be honest,
Yeah.
I kind of
Oh,
messed up.
definitely not siegeability over 10% moral. Like,
Okay, actually, remove force march on your guys
yeah,
because you lost a little bit of.
You have 2 weeks to declare war, so you have to be ready to move.
Okay, insult now, Grotno, insult them, and then declare war just day 1, as soon as you
Like,
can.
you have to move to the border. I know.
It's fine, actually, it's fine. Just be ready to declare war. You take Ansbach or East Frisia.
Too late.
No, he hasn't declared yet. It's not
It's
too late. Okay, now it's too late. Like,
All right,
Yeah,
it's
I was
fine.
I was looking for
Nassau,
something
okay,
else.
so
Okay,
you
have
have
you
to stand
given
with
control
Nassau.
groups to your guys?
Yeah.
All right, let's check out the leaders. 4-4,
Yeah, Jones
5.
actually so slow.
His leaders are utter shit. Do you see that?
Yep.
All right, and he's not. He's doing everything wrong. Okay,
Well, he's using all the serenades.
it's typical Jones garbage. So okay, he's going to woods, so you don't want to attack there. Let's move into Patternborn with 1 army. Into Ansbrook with the other one.
Seriously, he's using true serenades? That's terrible. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, and like slowly move your back line of infantry to those are the ones who should be filling the provinces. And we put force march on your guys. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, swap position with the Kessel and the Patternborn stack.
Kessel and Paderborn.
Yeah. Good.
What's the fucking point of that? If you want to change
No.
generals, just change
Send
generals.
80k from Brunswick onto Paderborn. And send like 120k of your reinforcements to Brunswick. Behind that. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna attack with the 6-3 into Westphalen. And you're gonna attack into Hesse. But you need to be able
That's
to
retarded.
wait. Okay, no, never mind.
Hesse is woods. Like,
Yeah. Of course, I'm dumb.
yeah, you're dumb.
Yeah, I'm very dumb.
Woods river crossing. Yeah, nice.
Okay, but I wanted to take 2 fights, okay? Okay, well, he has the 3 cannon stacks here, so if you want to do it differently, then you can go
You
from
can try to attack Koblenz, like... Can you see?
Koblenz.
Yeah, he has 100k infantry Koblenz. So what you can do is make a 200k ball and go down from Mainz and attack Koblenz. And then, while he's distracted that, then you attack in Westphalen. That's
Yeah,
one
but we need
possibility.
to attack soon, so, okay. Move your troop from Onsebroek down to Wurzburg.
You need to make a big ball because if you're never reinforcing in Koblenz.
No, but it's just
So, to where, you said? Würzburg?
Onsebroek to Wurzburg.
Alright.
And attack with your main stack into Westphalen.
Right now?
Yeah, right now. No, you're going to Hesse.
It's
Just
not letting me.
120k to Westphalen. Oh,
No,
what?
he has zone
I
of
can't,
control.
I
He has
can't.
zone of control.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so basically you fucked up now because what you needed to do is you needed to change the return province to Hessen.
All right, fine. We're doing it differently then. It's even better. Okay, retreat from this position from Hoya and Hanover. Go to Wittelberg or Thuringen or something.
Alright.
Not that one. Not the cannon.
Not
The
this- not
Hoya.
this one.
The reinforcement stacks above.
Okay. You mean the big one then? It's just
No, the reinforcement stacks that are vulnerable.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
these ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoya and
yeah,
Hanover. You need to get those
your
out.
infantry should never be exposed to your opponent. So, for example, what Jones is doing here with the 100k.
Okay,
it's
force
kinda
march.
risky.
Force march on the 200k stack.
Like force march on all your vanguards.
Go to
always.
Kessel with that one. Go to Kessel. Kessel to Wurzburg, and Wurzburg to Mainz. Okay, very nice.
If you have troops in Hanover,
move Brunswick to Thuringen. Everything in Brunswick to Thuringen.
Everything has to come down.
Everything needs to go a little bit south.
Yeah, okay, so now he's moving.
Okay.
Wait a second, you can't even go to Koblenz. What the fuck? I'm retarded. Can you even go to Koblenz? You shouldn't be able to.
Where can you go? Like, can you go to Frankfurt from here? You can't go to Frankfurt.
Oh, yeah, okay, no. Okay, I just had the best idea. You try to go to Nassau. You should be able to go to Nassau. Like, don't try it, but I think you can go to Nassau. Just check if you can go to Nassau.
With which army?
Mainz to Nassau. I think you can go to Nassau.
Nassau.
Which is like one province up.
Is your
Nassau.
Western province.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, okay. So now what you want to do is you want to take some battles here and
okay,
then
no. You go Kessel into Wurzburg, Wurzburg into Mainz, Mainz into Nassau, and you put your Thuringen guys into Wurzburg.
No, that Bamberg surely. Oh yeah, Wurzburg. Yeah, you want to start. Yeah, so basically you want to move your army around. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, Kessel, and then once your Mainz guy. Okay,
he's attacking you. You need to move reinforcements now.
Thuringen has to go. Thuringen has to go to Mainz. Group everything, force march into Nassau.
Yeah, Jones is not attacking you, but I think he's gonna try to make a move up north.
You need to force march though.
Yeah, okay, Jones is getting confused now. You can really catch him off guard now.
You need to force march that sack and put a general on it. Okay, then you split it. One half goes to Nassau. Okay. Alright, group everything.
You need to attack now, you need to attack.
Go to Koblenz, and Mainz goes into Frankfurt, and then Wurzburg goes into Hesse. Hesse.
Go. Like, reinforcements just start moving. Jones is gonna assault up north. So
okay, Hesse now goes to Cologne, or tries... okay, never mind that. Just
no, don't go up with the 200k.
Just send your reinforcement and win the main battles. Good. Okay, Mainz goes on to Heidelberg. Heidelberg.
Frankfurt, go to Heidelberg. Everything else, focus on reinforcing Frankfurt. The 200k in Heidelberg, go to Heidelberg. 200k on Hessen, you have to ready to go to
and consolidate that army in Heidelberg.
Your infantry at home has to move.
Yep, I'm not.
Okay, but these are protected. You don't need to move them. These are fine.
Okay.
Just focus on reinforcing in Koblenz.
Okay, actually, go back to Mainz. Go back to Mainz now. Mainz.
No.
Heidelberg has to Mainz.
Heidelberg to Mainz.
Heidelberg to Mainz. Reinforce Koblenz. Reinforce Koblenz with 40k. Heidelberg to Mainz. Okay, that's good. Reinforce one into Mainz.
Mainz now. You have to reinforce Mainz now.
Well, actually, you need to reinforce. Send everything force march to Koblenz. So your other stacks that are in Eger.
He's going to okay.
Okay, go to Nassau.
Go to Nassau now.
Go to Nassau.
200k, yeah. Okay, good. Now all your reinforcements coming through Mainz.
Just go into Koblenz with your main stack, with your 200k stack. Okay, Mainz then.
No.
Mainz.
I think you should give up on Koblenz. Just stand in Nassau.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I think you should pull.
But this is very risky.
You have to leave him from Koblenz. I mean, you're taking cannon damage.
Now you need to retreat and consolidate everything.
Don't lose anything in Wurzburg. Yeah, okay, this is a good battle. Go with Vanguard.
Nassau to Mainz, because I don't know what's going on. There's some units that are stuck there apparently.
Yeah, this is good. This is very, very good. Very, very good.
Okay, yeah, the troops that are retreating, you need to consolidate them. Every troop that is retreating, consolidate.
Okay, this is excellent. Now you need to reinforce in Mainz.
Yeah, reinforce in Mainz and get.
Do not go to Nassau. Yeah.
You can go to Ansbach. Go to Ansbach actually. Ansbach with your cannon stack. Trier, if you can. Can you go to Trier? No.
With whom?
No, never mind. Oh, that's a wipe.
Nice
Okay,
stack wipe, yeah,
okay. Group everything in Ansbach, consolidate. Group everything, consolidate. The same for the Berlin stack. Group, consolidate everything, and mass recruit your mercs.
It's lagging. Consolidate everything. Mass recruit my mercs.
The same for the other one. You just 1, 2, and 3. Like 1 consolidate, 2 consolidate, 3 consolidate. Yeah.
You have to be ready to stand in Nassau.
Okay.
Vanguard,
Now you click
now.
click Ansbach army, remove force march, then Z, and remove everything that's manpower and get them out.
Regensburg has to go to Nassau first. Even if it's manpower, you have to start moving towards Nassau and build the extra cannons. Like, you need to keep control of the war goal to have any chance at all before Jones steps on it. So Regensburg, like, just click on Nassau, like force march, go to Nassau.
Alright, like remake your...
Sorry, you're just telling me too much stuff at the same time.
It's okay. Okay, just group Ansbach and get that one to Mainz and put Mainz into Nassau.
Yeah, and Regensburg to
Alright, and now split that that Strabung stack of manpower into small stacks.
Oh, there. It's only 35 cannons.
Split those. Yeah, but split those manpower stacks. And consolidate in Ansbach. Okay, actually recruit 5 more leaders and slacken.
You need to split up the stack in Straubing whenever you have extra attention. Like Regensburg and Straubing needs to start splitting already.
Make 5 more cannons as well.
Yeah, and also one of these 40Ks go to Frankfurt.
Oh, infiltrate administration. This is really important. Infiltrate administration.
Yeah, and also one of these 40Ks go to Frankfurt to unsiege.
Good. Let's split some more of these manpower. We want 40K stacks. And consolidate. Because you don't want any manpower to go to those guys.
You always want to watch your manpower. Once it goes below like 40K, you have to be really hardcore consolidating.
Okay, I honestly see only 2 cannon stacks on Joe. Okay, no, he's moving.
He has 3.
He has 3, yep. Or does he? No, he just made the 3rd one because he lost one of his cannon stacks.
Oh yeah, he lost one to stack wipes. We could have went for something, but
okay, let's take the Nassau stack and go to Munster. Okay, never mind. He's actually
no, do not do that. Do not do that. You just need to get ready to move upwards to stop him from assaulting. Kassel, you have to move from Kassel to Thüringen. No, don't leave Nassau. Kassel.
Wait. You need to fire.
You have to move now.
You need to fire lead.
Thüringen.
This is completely like Ansbach goes to Thüringen and Wurzburg needs to move out.
Like, you need to force march all this infantry behind. Thüringen has to leave, yeah. Thüringen has to move. And Wurzburg as well. Ansbach go to Wurzburg, yeah. And all of this infantry has to move up. All of this other infantry in Bohemia has to move up. Oof, that's really unlucky stack wipe.
Okay, now you need to...
I think you can take it. He can't reinforce. It's gonna be painful, but it's a battle you're gonna win. Get ready to attack
go to Ansbach.
Get ready to attack Mainz to Ansbach. No. Force march and go to Ansbach. Good. Yeah, this is why you
okay, that's fine though. This is fine though because he actually like. Okay.
Yeah, this is why you have to force march with Vanguard. This is very bad.
Like, yeah, because you're taking 2 offensive fights for no reason just because you didn't have force march.
Yeah, Vanguard.
I actually turned it off because I pressed M when I thought it was off.
So what you want to do now is you want to have your army in position in Nassau again and retreat from Mainz because you're not.
Send like 2 guys to Mainz.
Yeah. So send a few, but you have to already be preparing to retreat because it's not a battle you want to take.
Okay, send Ansbach into Heidelberg. Ansbach to Heidelberg and assault it. Oh yeah, perfect.
I agree. And keep the battle in Mainz going. You're gonna kill this 64K infantry.
Reinforce. Yeah, that's fine. Just do it like that if you have to. Consolidate the army if you can.
Okay, this is excellent for you. You're gonna wipe 2 of Jones' stacks here. Oh,
okay, assault Heidelberg.
Assault Heidelberg, yeah. Also, 40K in Poland, 56K in Budweis.
And consolidate while you're assaulting. You
still have armies in Bohemia.
No, not like this. K, like real consolidate.
Okay.
Oh, it's not gonna assault in time.
God damn. Seriously, that was terrible and unlucky.
Yo,
Yeah,
you
you're
have
gonna get
armies
wiped
in
now.
Bohemia, you have to move them.
You have to retreat everything, probably. Oh, that was really unlucky on that assault.
Yeah. Yeah, if
just
you get ready to pull,
mass
I think you have to pull.
retreat,
Yeah.
mass retreats.
Lucky not to get stack wiped. Wow.
Yeah.
Run very
Alright, okay, consolidate everything while you're retreating.
So to consolidate, while
Never
retreating,
control
click in the
consolidate.
outliner.
Never control consolidate. Everything.
Click in the outliner on everything. Click K, click K, click K.
Okay,
on all the
okay.
armies that's
Move
retreating,
Dresden and like the 2 reinforcement stag onto Leipzig. Yeah, and mass recruit your mercs. Like, this is so good. If you guys can arrive on time, you can take this fight in Thuringen. Oh, okay, well, that's fine. It's 1k, guys. You have a stack
the
in...
Eager stack has to pick up reinforcements from Regensburg. Like, just group. You have to...
You need to... Go, it's too late. This Thuringen fort is falling.
Well, I mean, you can do the blitz tactic now. Like, Jones is not recruiting, so if you...
Do you still have 3 cannon stacks? No, right? You need to refocus your cannons to make them 40k cannons.
I have no idea.
Okay, you have a 46k stack in Prague, and just divide those cannons and put them each in the correct other vanguard. Just consolidate the Prague stack and then split it.
That's the other one.
Yeah. Now you have to check your leaders, because you still have too many, so you need to fire those. You need to make more mercs. You can still make 60. Split everything you have in terms of manpower and get that other cannon stack in position to eager.
There's the other cannon stack. Where's the...
Okay. Right, okay, so now...
Yeah, now we're in bad position, so we just gotta wait for him to be offensive. Yeah,
well, for starters, you need to watch your fort line. You have to stand behind the fort line and don't give them opportunities. The first thing to remember is that your opponent can walk to Rupin and Potsdam and these provinces. So try to keep your armies reinforcements behind in Bohemia.
Where's your other cannons?
One is in Leipzig, one is in Eager.
No, but you have 4 cannons in Berlin.
Yeah, why
send those to Eager.
So no. You have 50 in Leipzig and 44 in Eager, so you need to split these extra cannons.
Yeah, not split. Just select the cannons from Berlin and send them to Eager. Let's spread out more efficiency because you're losing manpower. Alright, go to Vochtland with Eager. Once your cannons arrive, and the cannons that are going to Eager, stop them in Vochtland. Problem is Jones has 3 cannon stacks now.
He still has terrible generals, so yeah, you have to play defensive until you can get your 3rd one. But just no stupid moves until he gets his 3rd one. Yeah. Like we were doing very well, but like you can see how it all went to shit because you didn't force march, and that led to like some unfortunate engagements. Like if you force march your vanguards and you always arrive there earlier, he will be the one who gets.
You still have 20 mercs to recruit. Like really, just spam everything like every time.
And also, I recommend force marching everything. Like
yeah, but get some mercs on Leipzig because you have manpower troops there for now.
Oh Jesus, yep.
So, like Urs and Oberslots go into Leipzig. Don't abandon with the manpower. First, move the other ones over. Okay, Jones is moving. Be ready to.
I think he's
okay,
going to.
Leipzig goes south, and the other one goes one south too.
No, the thing is, what he's doing here is he's just trying to take this land in Bavaria. I don't think he's gonna make any moves. So don't be distracted by him. Focus on reorganizing first. You only make a move if he steps on your fort. This land down here in Bavaria is not defendable, so don't worry too much about it. Just focus on reorganizing armies first.
Okay.
Like, don't be distracted by what Jones is doing here.
All right, send those like.
No, do not go to Eger. Yeah.
Send those like force march on both stacks.
Yeah, like
probably just put force march on everything.
Yeah, force march on everything. Force must never touch force like Eger and Budweis. Like these infantry stacks should never be on force, including Wittenberg. If you can
okay, also let's
Wittenberg is quite safe.
Let's increase def while we're at it. You have a little bit of downtime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Keep like a little. Okay. And now, wait. Okay, whatever. The next.
Why is he pulling back?
Next 2 power you have, you're gonna reduce. Okay, let's take the Leipzig stack. Call it Control 1.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually have manpower on your Vogten stack.
Oh, okay. Jones is splitting his vanguards. That's. I mean.
Yeah. Okay. But send your top stack. Just send it to like East Frisia.
You need to. Yeah. I agree. Like
East Frisia, not Altmark.
Yeah, I was just looking at going into the general direction till I found the province.
And go to Oversticht with it.
Yeah, actually. But don't do anything. Just get ready to run. Like you have to run soon. Okay, right. You have to run already.
Run now.
You have to run already. Yeah. Like basically,
go to Hoya. Go to Hoya. Go to Hoya now. Hoya. Yeah. And then Paderborn.
You need to run from Wittenberg. That army has to move.
Easy.
Wittenberg. Yeah, good. Nice. Wipe. Good job.
Okay, now you go to Brunswick.
What? No, you go to Hessen and Frankfurt. What?
Wait. Can he? Yeah.
No, not Brunswick. Hessen and Frankfurt.
I can't.
It's because I wanted to beat back that Leipzig army somehow.
He has steering gun. No, this is a quirk of zone of control. Zone of control is projected into enemy land if they occupy it. So yeah, there's nothing you can do about that for now. Too bad.
All right, let's exploit a little bit of manpower to get to 30. Yeah. 30 manpower.
We're gonna take a wipe when we see a wipe, but now basically what you want to do is you want to focus on defending your forts. Like so, what Jones is gonna try to do now is he's gonna try to take 2 battles and assault the 3rd one.
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful and try to win big time on the 2 battles.
Yes, careful, he's going to Brunswick. You're just gonna retreat out of that. You're not gonna try and reinforce.
I agree. Just run.
Yes, ruthless guy. That's not nice.
Yeah, I mean.
Also, those dices were just absolutely horrendous. I mean, it was just nonsense. Okay, retreat to Württemberg. Okay, consolidate and recruit your mercs.
Yeah.
And get over to Württemberg as soon as possible.
You need to move to Limburg.
And send Ruppin and like those 20k mercs. Okay. Yeah. Everything. Lunenburg.
Get
force march. Lunenburg. Force march.
Everyone has to go to Lunenburg.
Force march.
Not from Poland. Yes, here. Go. Yes, all the reinforcements have to go. Go. Berlin, Potsdam. Go.
Dresden to Leipzig. Erz.
And also Leipzig.
Erz, let's go to Leipzig and
Erz to Leipzig, Kradeco to Leipzig, everything else to Limburg.
Yeah, okay, not that path though, not too eager. Okay, the proc stack, not that way. They might arrive too late. Okay.
In general, you have to, okay, your front broke in Leipzig already, so you have to prepare to pull the stack. You have to get ready to pull the stack in Leipzig. Don't go to Leipzig anymore. Yeah, just go straight to Limburg.
Okay, but always not that route.
Run from Leipzig. Once you're out of Wittenberg, yeah. Good.
Okay.
And
consolidate what is retreating from that thing. Like you don't need to reinforce anymore, so.
Yeah, not now. Like reinforce.
Don't reinforce with Rupin.
Just get ready to reinforce. Also, you need to be ready for Wittenberg.
Okay.
Try to assault it.
Recruit your mercs.
Edict.
Recruit your mercs. Okay, we're taking the fight no matter what. Even if you're, if we're losing it, we're taking the fight in Wartburg.
When this battle is done, consolidate everything. Go to Hanover now. Moebius, consolidate everything in Nuremberg. Go to Hanover. Merge and consolidate. Okay, you're a bit too late. Yeah, basically try to catch all his infantry.
Oh shit, your can stack got wiped, yeah.
Jesus, I was just trying to do so much at the same time.
Yeah, like you can't attack in Wittenberg. What you need to do is to clean up his infantry and then go for Wittenberg.
No, like he needed to hit that as well, but okay, whatever.
Yeah, but it's better to clean up the infantry first. Like Jones had 100+ K infantry.
Oh, lucky he gets wiped.
True, but like, no, just no. But okay. Yeah, I think we're also saying a bit too many stuff because like he's not like Moebius is not really processing everything that we're saying.
Go to Leipzig.
So when you're in this kind of position, what you don't want to do is you never want to fight the enemy's vanguard. You always want to hit his reinforcements as much as possible.
This moving with what stack here? Okay, he's moving with
Those okay.
Can you go to mains?
No, you can't go to
okay, but stop force marching for 1 second. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna need to wait for another stack of leaders to and get your manpower out, yeah. Yeah, it's too bad. Like if you catch that army in Würzburg, then you can wipe all the reinforcements coming to it. You win that fight, then you can instantly assault it back. Would have been really good. But yeah, now we're just waiting. Remove some war exhaustion and add a stability if you can. Might be too expensive. Yeah, it's too expensive.
That's expensive.
All right, next month you take some more generals. Recruit all your mercs. Recruit all your mercs now before.
Yeah, I mean, if you only have one cannon stack now, it's too hard to play. Like you don't even have space to make a second cannon stack. I think you need to start working on the second cannon stack already. The next time you refund professionalism, you have to get a second cannon stack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's this month. He has to do it this month.
Need to wait till the mercs are recruited though.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to run from Berlin. Infantry never stands on forts. Okay, so 48K has to leave from Berlin. Yeah.
Right. Let's get that manpower. Make one cannon stack, and that's all. Okay, Altmark, force march.
Yeah, also remember to force march everything. Rupin
Altmark, force march, and go to Kessel.
Kessel?
Yeah.
You can't go there.
We can't?
I don't think
No,
so.
I can't.
Yeah, you can't go there. Like, what you need to do now is Rupin has to leave. Like, you need infantry cannot stand on places that enemies
definitely not to
Berlin. Don't go to Berlin with that stack. Yeah. Infantry never steps on forts. And yeah, don't go to places that the enemy can go to.
Split them like behind in Rostock and Strassund.
Yeah. You can also put stuff in Lübeck, Holstein, Lauenburg, these places, like not Lüneburg, but Saxe-Lauenburg, and in basically places enemies can't walk to. And then we're gonna have to find a way to save Iger if at all possible. But it's impossible without a second cannon stack. But if you have a second cannon stack, okay, he got disease outbreak, that's excellent. If you get a second cannon stack back, you have some opportunity for plays. Otherwise, you can't save anything down here in Bohemia, then it's all fucked.
Yeah.
So
21 December, we're gonna have to wait. I think our best plan is to like go into Leipzig or something.
Well, here's the thing: you can walk right through Wittenberg, but you need Jones to be not paying attention.
Or Jones never pays attention, so it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go for it. Let's make so this stack in Altmark, you have to break off 13k cannons and put on like 100k infantry. So you have 100 like a big ball. Like take out 13 cannons, so you have 40 cannons, and then put more infantry. Like put say total 120 infantry on it.
You need to double click for okay. Do it like that. That's fine.
Yeah. So take out 13k cannons, put them wherever your cannons are going to. Put more infantry. Like put that 38k from Ripon on it. And then you need to make one swift motions and hope that Jones is not paying attention. Because if your second cannon stack comes too late, you have no chance. But you need a bigger ball here.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Put all those 114 on Altmark and no more. Like not anymore. Put those 114 for Ripon on Altmark and merge.
Not the cannons though.
Not the cannons. Take out the cannons. Press C, select cannons. Cannons go to stop. Infantry go to Altmark. Hurry. Oh wait, you lost it already. What the fuck? Okay, yeah. Okay, you lost Iger already. Like what you needed to do just now is you needed to walk through Wittenberg if Jones isn't paying attention. Yeah. So now this is kind of annoying.
All right, let's go. Let's still do it. Go to Brunswick for now.
No, like previously the plan is to walk through Wittenberg, but now you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Well,
you can still go to Brunswick.
Yeah, try going to Brunswick and Thüringen. Brunswick, Thüringen. Okay, good. Jones is
yeah,
not
like
reacting.
he's far away. Like he's 2 provinces away with the best. Okay, he's just letting that happen. All right,
Okay,
move out.
So
Brunswick
normally
back.
what you would do is now you go to Poland, but now you can't walk to Poland anymore because you're
All right,
too slow.
take your cannon stacks and go to Berlin.
So you need to merge a second cannon stack now, and then we can find a way to make some plays.
Yeah, and you still have a little bit of mercs. You have 20 mercs. Get them on Trigger Mark. That's why you have the M10 template.
Yeah, losing Iger is really bad. Like we really needed to have Iger.
That's fine.
It's not fun at all. Like.
All right, now take Altmark. Go to Potsdam, into Niederschloss, into Oberschloss.
No, he can't walk down there.
What do you mean he can't walk down there?
He can't walk from.
Yeah, Wittenberg is a port.
Like he has to ask for. Like that's
put a leader on Berlin. Put a leader on Berlin.
Oh, you made 50 cannons instead of 40. That's unfortunate.
No, it's just that he had too many from the other stack, so it's fine.
Yeah, whatever. You also need more infantry in Berlin. Anyway. Like, okay, so one thing you can do now is you can ask for military
you have
access
mercenaries in
from Grodno
Stettin, exactly.
Like, one thing you can do now is ask military access from Grodno. Like, you don't have to step on the stats.
No.
Let's not do that.
He's not giving me it anyway.
Reduce war exhaustion and add stability. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, let's go to Brunswick again. Okay, go to Munster.
Yeah, assault in Munster is a good idea.
But you can't do it with the manpower you've got.
Yeah, you have to put only mercs in Brunswick and go assault Munster. You have to be fast because...
Okay, actually, never mind. Go to Magdeburg. Okay, never. Okay,
yeah, take this battle if he attacks you. Okay. No. Thüringen. Oh, okay, you're too late. Never mind.
Leipzig now if you can.
Yeah, go to Leipzig. You should be able to walk there. Oh, you can't. Okay, that's
never mind.
Bad.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You arrive one day later, so but whatever.
Just get ready to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's very difficult because your fort placement is wrong. Like fort in Budweis is not a good idea. You should put it in Radical. It's gonna be hard now.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Whoa, that's really not fine. What the fuck is that? Oh wait, no, you're shooting correctly.
What's the problem?
The game, The game told me he's retreating to Thuringen, which is not where he wants to go. But this is fine. Like consolidate.
Oh, this is really good.
This is excellent.
Let them consolidate.
Reinforce.
Consolidate.
Consolidate this. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay, fine. Never mind. Okay, Berlin. Movement speed on Berlin. Go to Dresden.
No, he can't go to Dresden.
Okay, fine. And start moving some more troops.
Yes, Magdeburg is correct. Magdeburg.
To Berlin. Okay. Rupen. Push into Altmark.
Lunenburg.
Lunenburg.
Magdeburg to Brunswick. Magdeburg to Brunswick. Okay, not anymore.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's just going a bit too
Just
fast.
move your cannon stack to Altmark. That's why you assign control groups. That way you can just one and move.
Yeah. I need to use them. I have them, but I'm just not using the control groups.
And M to get the force march.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is you're being too slow because Jones is leaving himself wide open to be punished, but you're not doing it fast enough.
So Magdeburg to Anhalt and Altmark goes to Hanover.
Also, it doesn't help that I actually have to look for the provinces. So it's like.
Yeah. You have to put defensive edict in Bohemia, by the way. To slow
that
down.
really is really relevant.
No,
All right.
like buys you more time to make a move.
Alright, well, this is gonna start hurting. He still has terrible generals, does he? No, he has a 6-6
It's
now.
a 6-6.
Yeah. Alright, it killed that 1k stack in Ansebrook.
He's 54 already. Is he stab hitting?
He's stab hitting.
Yeah, he's stab hitting.
Okay, he's stab hitting. Well, then you have to get ready to take a battle. Like, once Budweiser drops, it's unwinnable already.
Okay, go to Magdeburg with this other Hanover stack. Lunenburg, Altmark, no. Hanover.
Hanover goes to
Yes,
Magdeburg.
yes,
Anhalt stays. I think you need to cover up Wittenberg and assault it.
I think, yeah, but you can't really do it.
But it's too late
Okay.
for that now.
This is really good. Never mind. Okay, now
Wait for him to remove my lock.
go to Brunswick with Anhalt.
Yeah, this is good. Fight it
No, stay there.
Don't run.
No!
Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Why?
No, it's okay. Reinforce Brunswick.
Lunenburg has to go to Brunswick. Lunenburg force
You have
march.
to reinforce Brunswick now. Don't reinforce Magdeburg less. Like, focus on reinforcing Brunswick.
Okay, once you win Magdeburg, you go to Leipzig.
No, it's not winning Magdeburg. You have to focus on reinforcing Brunswick. That's the one.
No, he's definitely winning. Because look.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay. Yeah, then go down. Wipe everything. Jones' cannons are too far away. Wipe everything.
Okay,
So
Anhalt. Go. Anhalt. Just click
Anhalt,
everything and go to Anhalt. And Leipzig, let's go. Okay, never mind. No, don't go there. Don't go there.
Stay on Anhalt. Yeah, stay on
Consolidate, and
consolidate. Focus on reinforcing Brunswick.
okay, make more mercs and remove force march.
You have to get ready to oh, what the fuck? Your front
Just send
broke.
everything to Brunswick.
No, his front broke already. Yeah, you have to send everything. Okay.
Alright, retreat out of Brunswick
we'll
now.
take it. Run from Brunswick.
Runs from Brunswick, consolidate everything, mass recruit your mercs, and then we're defending Anhalt.
No, I don't think he'll be back on time.
I think he can. You just need to consolidate everything.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so once those troops arrive in Stettin... Okay, now Greasewell. Yeah, perfect.
Start moving immediately to Anhalt, yeah.
Okay, very good. If you have your cannon stack,
He doesn't have
you do have. Go to Magdeburg with your cannon stack.
Yeah, cannons go to Magdeburg and attack in Brunswick.
Okay, but you need a bit more troops. But okay. Just stand and wait in Magdeburg. And send in a bit more, like, your reinforcements that are top now, send them to Magdeburg and not reinforce the main battle. Okay, never mind. Just stand in Magdeburg, but keep a Stay for now. Yeah, good. You can. I think you can recruit a bit more mercenaries. And stab one more time. Okay, Anhalt, everything. Everything grouped, and can you go to Leipzig?
No, he can't go to Leipzig.
No. Okay, Föhringen if you. Okay, never mind.
You have to assault Wittenberg now.
No, that's no way that happens.
What? Jones is nothing. Oh, he
No, Föhringen
yeah,
is a
don't do that,
Föhringen. Definitely don't do that.
Yeah, don't do
Just
that.
group everything. As you've learned, group everything, consolidate everything, send the manpower out, and split in smaller stacks. Yeah, select infantry and send them out. Yeah, perfect. Once they're in Berlin, you split them instantly. Group your Magdeburg and set force march.
Jones has 6/6 general with Master of Arms.
Yeah.
Sure.
You have 100 mercs to recruit.
Right. Yeah. Always make sure you recruit all the mercs.
Just because you just consolidated. And force march. Okay, good. Soon you'll have another manpower batch. Okay, Anhalt, go to Brunswick. Go to Brunswick for Anhalt, quickly. Force, yeah, and then go to Paderborn.
I agree. He's also going to.
Nice, perfect. That's a fucking wipe on his cannons.
Yeah. Okay. Reinforce. Like reinforce a bit.
Fucking 2 though. That's really unlucky.
Yeah, Rose 4 in shock.
It's fine though. It's 2. Nice.
Yeah.
Stay there.
Okay. You still gotta.
Perfect. Reinforce it.
Reinforce now. Yeah. Good. Yeah. So. Don't
Okay.
do anything else, just focus on
Magdeburg goes
reinforcing.
to Hanover. Magdeburg goes to Hanover. The other cannon stack. Not that
No,
way. Not that way.
Not through Brunswick.
Not that way.
Not through Brunswick. To Altmark, Lüneburg, Hanover. Yeah. Good.
Okay, remove force march for 1 month from the other one and go to
Wait, what?
Kessel.
No, go to Thüringen now with your Vanguard.
Oh well, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it's too late now. Don't bother.
No, it's fine. You can still arrive before the end of the month.
Okay, yeah, go. Yeah. Go. You have to reach before the end of the month, and reinforcements have to go from Brunswick.
Yeah, but you can. Hanover to Brunswick now. Hanover to
No,
Brunswick.
he arrives on 29th. It's okay.
I'm saying the other cannon stack
Brunswick.
needs to protect the reinforcements. And Berlin moved to Anhalt.
If you're lucky, 9 fire. Fuck yeah. Okay, reinforcements go in. This is gonna be a stack wipe.
Yeah, but
6%.
they're gonna arrive on time.
I think Jones gonna arrive barely on time. Oof, unlucky. Yeah, okay, you need to prepare the pull then, because I don't.
No, you go to Württemberg. Württemberg with your main
Exactly.
stack and assault. Assault Württemberg. Assault Wittenberg.
Brunswick to Wittenberg. Yeah,
Perfect.
Brunswick to Wittenberg. Everything else focus on.
Consolidate
You
Föhringen.
need to remove the force march. You need to remove the force march.
Consolidate.
So Wittenberg assault. Hire new mercs.
Yeah. Württemberg assault. You consolidate while you assault and you hire mercs.
Hire mercs and everything else reinforce Thüringen.
I can't hire works. Oh wait,
Yeah, just assault now.
first,
Assault.
yeah. Assault Wittenberg. Assault and consolidate and hire new mercs while assaulting.
K on the other one. Okay, send go to like Eger or Vochtland for now. Go to Vochtland.
I think you need to pull from Thüringen already.
Okay.
I don't think you can go too far. You have to
Pull, consolidate that, and go back to Württemberg.
Go back to Wittenberg. Yes, good. Go back to Wittenberg and hold this position.
Consolidate the retreating stack.
And you have to build new mercs immediately because he will attack you in Wittenberg.
All right, let's go. Consolidate. Perfect.
Consolidate. Build new
Perfect.
mercs
Recruit everything. We're gonna win this battle easy. Okay, he's not doing it.
He's not attacking. Okay, but okay, yeah, we're still doing okay. Even though if he's not stabbing, we're doing okay.
All right. Move your out of Berlin. You remove the infantry manpower, and then you put them back on the border in Brunswick. And insult someone, whatever, like Grodno or Crane. Crane, actually, if you insulted Grodno before. Okay, the Berlin stack, it needs to move. Just group everything and move it to Brunswick quickly. Force march as well.
I can't group it because I have other troops selected. There we go. Brunswick. Wait, force march. I did hit the button.
Yeah, it happens. Anhalt has like 10k mercs that need to get out of there. That's actually interesting. Okay, Niederslavitz, you need to be ready for Wittenberg to reinforce Niederslavitz.
Okay.
Yeah, you see where he's going, huh? He's going there, but that's fine.
Yeah,
you
just
could
back
have,
up to Sternberg.
you could have baited him. Okay, go now, go to Lieber.
No, don't go.
Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine.
No.
Wittenberg, yeah.
I'm trying to stay.
It's fine, it's perfect. Don't move anywhere. Okay, Brunswick. Brunswick goes to Anhalt, and Strasbourg goes to Berlin to pass them into the reinforcement.
No, Strasbourg, do not go to Berlin. Go around.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're right.
Don't never step on fort.
Reinforce Niedersachsen. Yeah. Anhalt goes to Wittenberg, the fort. Anhalt to Wittenberg. It's -2 though. Okay, Anhalt to Dresden and to Oberschlossen. Wittenberg, Dresden, Oberschlossen. Yeah, quickly. Okay, it's fine. You arrive later, but he has no moral there. Okay, the other stack goes to Dresden. The main stack. Group everything in Niederschlossen. Go to Dresden. And consolidate if you haven't. Okay, you have. Good. Mass recruit your mercs. You can go to Furrigan if he's not paying attention.
I think the play now is Dresden to Poland to Thuringen. Force march.
Yeah, but you need to force march once you arrive in Volk.
Before you start moving. Always force march before you start moving. Force march here in Dresden. Yes, good. Now go.
Remove the other force march and go to Eger.
Yeah. Yeah, Oberlaus is the Eger. Oof, Jones is really not watching.
Yeah.
Easy stack wipes.
Okay, you're gonna have to move out of Eger.
He has cannons in Oberpfalz, so you have to leave Eger. And you probably have to pull out from Thuringen after this, I think.
Yeah. Okay, Eger moves back to Voxland. And don't bother reinforcing. So like
don't reinforce.
Everything that's north, you just group it and go to Rupen. You just mass window to Rupen. Force march on Voxland and retreat out of Thuringen.
Retreat to Leipzig. Yeah, Thuringen to Leipzig. No, stay in Poland. You don't need to move.
Okay, that's a fine Magdeburg too, but let's let's consolidate that other stack.
Yeah, this is fine. Just stay. Make sure you stand in Poland because this is crucial position here.
You need two more cannon stacks now, though.
2 more cannons, not cannon stack.
Yeah,
3
cannons.
More. You're missing one in Poland as well, so you need 3 more cannons.
Okay. Alright, send like 1k guy up north to unsiege those northern provinces. And you can unsiege this like some of the Bohemian lands as well.
Is everything again?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because you realize you can't actually
Go to
win.
Eger. Go to Eger now. Quickly go to Eger and move out. Just Eger once, then instantly move out. Oh, this is good.
Oh no, he stopped. He stopped.
Force march on Magdeburg and get into Leipzig. Go to Oberschlotz with your main stack. Oh, this is good. This is good.
Yeah,
Reinforce. Okay, no, never mind.
Yeah, no, he's.
But yeah, kill those little one guys. Yeah, and be ready. He might reinforce to Wittenberg.
Yeah, like infantry do not stand on forts, so
wow.
infantry have to run out of Wittenberg.
Wow, that's really unlucky.
Really, that's kind of dumb.
Well, force march and go back on it.
Back on what?
On Oberschlotz.
Oberlausitz.
And 1k north keeps on sieging.
Yeah, Thuringen is really crucial here, but like there's no way to get it back at the moment. You have to remember to stab.
Yeah, but not now. No, you wait until you have minus stability. All right, get Leipzig towards Munster. Leipzig stack goes to Munster. Let's just distract them.
Yeah, but you're never actually going to step on Munster. The key idea is you just want to move back and forth.
You could step on it, like he's far enough away.
Yeah.
And infiltrate now before it's too late. Okay, now you just stop in Paderborn.
Yeah, don't go to Munster. Don't go to Munster. You need to get ready to turn around.
Actually, go back to Hanover. Oberschlotz onto Hadeko. Yeah, perfect. After that, you just go back to Wittenberg with that army.
Get ready to get out.
Okay, go to Brunswick.
Wittenberg. Hadeko to Wittenberg. No, he's going to Leipzig actually. You arrive first.
Okay, that's perfect. Good. Reinforce with Altmark to Brunswick.
Okay, reinforce now. Reinforce everything to Brunswick. Everything, yeah. And other cannon stack to Anhalt.
Not to Anhalt though. Or I guess you can't. Yeah.
No, these guys don't go to Anhalt. The cannon stack goes to Anhalt. All reinforcements go through Magdeburg. Okay, good. He ran. Free war score.
Okay, now you go to Munster with that stock. Go to Munster. Easy.
You can't assault though.
How can we
retreat at one province? He retreated one province.
Okay, you go to Kessel. You can go to Kessel from Paderborn. Go to Kessel. Go to Kessel. Go to Kessel. No.
Nope.
You can't go to Kessel.
I could have gone from Brunswick.
Okay, you go to Paderborn then. You have to go to Paderborn. Yep. Okay. No. Onseburg. Top. The other stack, he needs to get out of Munster. Onseburg or Paderborn now. Yeah, Paderborn. Okay, that's fine too.
Oh, Hanover is a good fight, yeah. But I don't think you will wipe. You have a small chance to wipe if you get a good. Oh, 9-0.
Brunswick now with the other one.
Sad. Close.
Okay, go to Munster with your other cannon stack.
Shouldn't it be Kessel? If you can walk to Kessel, you should go to Kessel.
Yeah, but can he go to Kessel? If he can
he go to Kessel? No, he can't.
No, let's do Brunswick.
Yeah. Then Hoya have to reinforce.
Alright, actually, don't assault Hoya. You can't get there ever. You just need to retreat from the other fight. Go to Paderborn. Oh no. What was that?
He's retreated too early.
Alright, we'll just consolidate everything that's retreating and mass recruits.
Well, that retreated in Bern.
Oh.
Well, Paderborn has to move.
Brunswick now. Brunswick. You need to go to Brunswick. Yeah, good. You need to mass recruit.
80k wipe. 80k wipe incoming. Oh, there's a lot of wipes.
Only yeah, but you froze a 0, so never mind.
Yeah, never mind. He's still a lot of damage though. Okay, now you have to prepare to run.
Now you run onto Lunenburg though. Onto Lunenburg.
Yeah.
Perfect. Consolidate and mass recruit. You have to mass consolidate the other stack. The other stack is retreating. Is control consolidated? Goes into Denmark.
Oh
holding. Yeah. All right. Like force march it, or not force march it, but march it over to Lunenburg, and force mass recruit everything. Alright, Lunenburg, consolidate as well again. And then force march, and we're gonna be ready to go once again. Hanover. Okay, actually, never mind. I got a better idea. Go to Leipzig. Take the other raid around. Go to Leipzig. Okay.
Yeah, Magdeburg, Anhalt, Leipzig, Thüringen, go.
Okay, he's probably
he's
okay.
watching.
Don't go now.
Anymore,
Don't go.
anymore. Yeah. And Lunenburg
Okay,
to
group
Brunswick
everything
now.
in Brunswick or Lunenburg. Go to Hanover or Brunswick. That's fine too. Could have cut force march and taken Brunswick there though. But... Okay, stab it in. Well, loser.
Like.
Okay, wait for end of month. Then you're force marching on Brunswick. And now we go to Paderborn. And Leipzig into Brunswick. You march onto Munster, but be ready to go to Unserbrook. And send that 1k guy to Hoya.
What are you doing? He can't walk to Osnabrück.
Osnabrück, of course he can walk to Osnabrück.
No, he can't. Distance rule.
No, it's the opposite. Go. You need to retreat out.
Oh, no, I can't.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, of course. I told you can't go to Osnabrück. Come on, this thing. Distance
What?
rule.
No!
Distance rule. What the fuck? You can't.
Oh, no, because we entered from Brunswick instead of Hanover.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, wait, yeah, but I'm expecting. Okay, whatever. Okay, just retreat out. That's fine. Retreat out, consolidate, and mass recruit as always. Yeah, my bad. Alright, take that stack of Brunswick and send it to Eager.
Not through Thüringen though.
Yeah, no, but it's fine. No, it was fine.
Yeah, don't stand on Eager anymore. Don't go to Eager. Don't go to Eager. By the way, when you're fighting, the simple terrain map mode helps a lot.
You can go to Bamberg, right? Or
No,
not?
you can't. I don't think.
Rule distance. No?
I don't think you can.
Why not?
What? Distance to Bamberg is infinity. How can he?
Oh, yeah, he's blocked by... Yeah, no, never.
Oh, you have to watch his second cannon stack in
Yeah.
You have to walk off Wittenberg now.
Go to Wittenberg.
Wittenberg.
Okay, actually wait a bit. Okay, that's fine.
No, yeah, don't. Yeah, that's also fine.
Other
Yes,
stack
but you
goes
really
to
want
Kessel
stand
now. Or goes to Brunswick. Force march the other one to Brunswick.
Yeah, so Vanguards try to force march all the time. It's quite good.
Yeah. Go to Anhalt with the other one. From Brunswick, he can go to Westfalen, right?
Don't think so. Like, it requires... Yeah, I don't think you could have Westfalen.
No, because Kessel is also blocked. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, for situations involving occupied provinces, I always suggest you check. Because it's not, like, distance rule is a bit wonky, because occupied force projects one control in a slightly different way.
There. Okay. Yeah, well, we gotta wait now, I guess.
Well, yes, because you don't really have any opportunities anymore.
Right, send the 1k stack to East Frisia. Get one province occupy.
The best opportunity to do something was before you lost Iger, but now we lost Iger. It's very difficult to do anything. Before, as long as we occupy the Iger fort, we can go to any province around Iger.
Okay, take Brunswick and send it to Oversticht. Like really up north.
Yeah.
Like, you're not actually gonna assault it, you're just gonna try to bait him out of position. Oh, you need to move from Magdeburg. Magdeburg has
No, because Magdeburg can be a bait though, but okay.
Oh, true. Yeah, okay, you can stand in Magdeburg, but I think you have to leave in Anhalt.
Alright, go back to Onsebrück for now. I'm almost tempted to go into Dresden-Neuss, but never mind. You need to move.
He's gonna try to catch it. Make sure you don't.
Okay, Anhalt to Brunswick. And go into Paderborn and go take that fight. Take that fight in Hoya and wipe those 96k.
No, not Oldenburg.
Okay, you need to move Brunswick. You could have wiped a lot, man. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's not good. Like, don't fight anymore. Just get ready to run.
That would have a good fight though. Then in Brunswick would have been fine.
You need to
okay,
go to
Wittenberg. That's good.
Turn around and go to Wittenberg.
Retreat the other one, consolidate it, mass recruit, and take the fight in Wittenberg.
He's gonna run immediately, but you should get there first.
Oh, why don't you go?
Go. Yeah, okay, it's too late now.
Alright, Lunenburg then. Magdeburg goes to Lunenburg.
Are you like super tired, Moebius?
No.
Go to.
It's just like trying to do. I guess I'm not that good at multitasking.
Yeah. Berlin can go back to Anhalt or wherever, like Magdeburg or something.
Yeah, it really drains your stamina, but I think Jones is making slightly less mistakes now, so it's
okay. Hanover now.
Hanover.
No! What are you doing? Okay.
Just on time. It's good. Reinforcements have to go.
After that, you go to Stade. After that, you go to... Okay, never mind.
No, stay. Yeah.
No, you can go to Stade.
Why?
Yeah, never mind.
Oh, you want to go to Oldenburg? I don't think that ever works, but that was a good wipe. So yeah, you always have to be on the lookout for opportunities like that.
Okay, it's just Mercs, but that's fine.
Better than nothing.
Alright, Anhalt goes to Brunswick. A force march. Okay, never mind.
No, not Leipzig, yeah.
I swear to God, I'm hitting the buttons and it's.
So don't go anymore. Don't go. Oof, he's 1 day late. He's 1 day earlier. That is bad.
Yeah.
There'll also be a bit of input delay, but you're just gonna have to live with it. Yeah. Okay,
Lunenburg to Hanover. Lunenburg has to go to Hanover right now.
Reinforce Hanover, and this stack has to run from Brunswick, okay? And then get ready to reinforce.
Go to Lunenburg with that stack.
Jesus, that dice roll.
Consolidate everything. Early. Consolidate everything that's retreating. Okay, good. Mass recruit. Yeah, that's okay. Put a leader if you can.
Don't go through Lumberg anymore. Put a general. Good. But don't go through Lumberg anymore. Yeah, wrap around it.
Okay, Berlin goes to Ruppen.
You have to retreat from Lumberg. Okay, so retreat to Hamburg or something.
Berlin goes to Ruppen. Retreat from Lunenburg to Lunenburg. Okay, consolidate those.
And then Berlin has to get ready to go to Lumberg. Yeah.
Somehow, yeah. Oh, you have 36k going in? What are you doing? Okay, well, whatever. But they're probably gonna get
They were like recruiting, that's why. I think. I don't know.
No, Cannon's actually made it. Okay, you have to run from Hanover. Because your front is breaking soon. Yeah, run from Hanover now.
Okay, mass consolidate everything.
Yeah, you have to focus on reinforcing Lüneburg now, though I don't think it will work either. Like, you don't have enough troops now at this stage.
No, but you need to mass consolidate before everything else.
Yeah, this is what happens when half of your country is occupied. Like, you really had to make a quick decision, merge your vanguard, and straight away go back to relieve Igor back then, because now this is extremely difficult.
You need to get out with your cannons before they take. Yeah, they're taking cannon damage. Don't consolidate this army though, because you can't lose cannons. Send the other vanguard back to Gothenburg to intercept. Okay, he's assaulting Wittenberg. There's nothing you can do about that. Don't care about the suitcase stacks. Like, yeah, you just window everything and move like. All right, now that they've arrived, consolidate the mercs only. Now you can take that fight in. Okay, no, he's assaulting. It's grasslands though. Maybe you can actually take that fight. Okay, not like this though. Holstein, group everything and go to Lunenburg.
Shouldn't you go to Stade, Hanover? No, I can't walk to Hanover.
Yeah, I guess you can.
You can go to Hanover, but you have to go to Hoya first. That's too like it's too slow.
Yeah, okay, you're actually too late. You need consolidate that army. Consolidate.
Yeah, just like trying
Yeah, there's always a bit of input delay because you're not the host.
Yeah, mass recruit. You have 110k men to be recruited. No, that army should not go in. That army should not go in. Stade. Okay. Now we're definitely losing that battle.
I mean, you're always losing any straight up battle. You have to play footsies.
Yeah, you have to retreat. You have to retreat from that fight now. It's like everything retreat. Yeah, but now there's not enough territory left.
I'm at -88.
Yeah, but it's okay. I think you did already much better than in the previous war. The main thing to consider here was letting go of Iger was the main thing that really fucked up. And I guess the footsies, like you're doing very well in footsies, but then one battle where you fought one engagement where you forgot force march and it really went downhill from there.
You can't go to Württemberg and assault it. He's not gonna make it on time if you go there.
Yeah, but I think I've had enough, actually. I think I do. I'm tired.
Yeah. Oh
GG.
yeah, it's losing to Jones. You played so poorly, like.
You didn't lose to Jones though. I was really trying to follow your instructions, but like between trying to identify where the province was you wanted me to take the army from, where the province was you wanted me to take the army to, and doing all the stuff in between, like recruiting, and it just was. I mean,
yeah, it's a lot of things to get used to.
Yeah, your mic is muted, Jones. Yeah, there you go.
GG.
GG,
yeah, GG, Jones.
Fuck no, I played bad.
Yeah, terrible.
Good that you know.
Yeah, I know. Well, I was a bit distracted for.
All right, I'm gonna give Jones his lesson. So Jones, what you want to do is pay attention.
Not the stack by 10 times. Yes.
Is pay attention to your reinforcement stacks exactly.
Well, I was on Facebook for that duration of.
Yeah, but you see, what Jones does well is whenever he retreats not too far away, and it's almost impossible to assault them because he's always there in position.
It's impossible to actually punish me for my mistakes.
No, that's not true. Like your reinforcements are terrible.
No, it's mainly that like he let go of Iger a bit too early. But I mean, overall, I think Moebius did okay. He let go of the fort and Iger way too early.
Yeah,
you're very lucky, Jones. That assault in Heidelberg was a total disaster.
Hanover?
No, Heidelberg at the start of the war. Like the initial engagement was very good because you had shit generals. So I was like, okay, shit generals for Jones. Well, we can take the battle.
I wrote so many red generals. The first 5 I wrote, the best one was a 116.
Yeah.
That's not even possible. That's like extremely unlikely.
I know it's very unlikely, but that was the best one.
Yeah, so we did this weird maneuver to take 3 fights. That was a success. We wiped even a cannon stack or something.
Yeah,
you did. But I was that's when I got my the thing is I got the Facebook message at that point, so I was distracted. And then I tried to go back into.
Scores distracted. Facebook message.
I still want some.
Oh no! I get a Facebook message, guys.
No, but it popped up on my screen. It
popped up on my screen because I have Facebook integrated into my computer.
So the main problem here with what Moebius is doing, like I think at the start it was really good, but the problem is you need to have force march on your vanguards all the time. Otherwise, you can never do footsies with someone who has force march. Like you're gonna get owned all the time.
Yeah.
And the second thing is obviously speed with the regrouping. Like this comes with practice, so there's really nothing much to say now. But if you had regrouped faster, you could have relieved Igor, and everything would have been okay. Like,
Serenade is 100% obsessed with Igor, which is totally irrelevant.
No.
With what?
No. Like if he lost,
the fort in Igor. For some reason, Serenade thinks that fort is important, when that fort is completely fucking irrelevant.
No, that fort doesn't matter. The fort that is important is Wittenberg.
No. Igor, no.
Wittenberg and Thüringen are the forts that matter. Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you, Jones.
If I have
Thank you, Jones.
Serenade, stop. If I have Wittenberg, I can cut you. You can't reach.
But he can walk through. No, he can walk through Wittenberg. Like he ignores the fort in Wittenberg and goes straight to Igor.
Yeah, but I just stand in Wittenberg and I stand.
But you are not doing that. You are not standing in Wittenberg.
But I would have caught him in Wittenberg. I tried to get him to go watch that province so many times to get a battle there.
No, but you're not paying attention. He could have easily sneaked past it and punished you so hard for sieging Igor. Like
but I was watching that. I was actually watching that. I was baiting him into trying to do that.
Yeah, like you say that, but you never actually watch. Like you got how many stacks stacked up in Thüringen because you're not watching.
In Thüringen,
like you got like at least 6 stacks wiped in Thüringen.
I was trying to get him to Wittenberg so many times. That was that's why I got distracted from Thüringen. And
the problem is you can't. It's quite difficult to catch him because he's standing at Anhalt and he goes from Potsdam to Dresden faster than Anhalt to Wittenberg.
Also,
so you have to have quite good reaction times on that.
And this thing, I take it back. It's a huge disadvantage being this tag. It's terrible.
Yeah, exactly. It's terrible. It's a disadvantage being Amsterdam because same day Berlin.
It's horrible being Amsterdam.
Yeah, I take it back from what I said when we played last time. This is like disgusting.
Yeah, you're always the attacker.
Like for the Blitz, like everything the same is but opposite is fine because then my troops get in the battle and they don't get wiped. But no, instead it's total disaster and I look like a buffoon instead of a genius. Like that's how it goes.
Yeah, I agree.
But no, but Moebius, I think now you pretty much know what you have to do. Huh? After every battle, you just consolidate, group everything.
Yeah, that's something I've not
done
done like this.
Moebius, one thing I'd say as your opponent is that you panic too much. Kind of. Like whenever it's trying to go badly for you, you just need to, like I do, just retreat to a province near, so I can't actually like advance. It does well sometimes, and sometimes you fail it.
You need to always have an idea of what to do. Like even if it goes poorly, you just have to have an idea to like retreat and regroup.
One thing I noticed that happened was I was listening so much to what you guys were saying that I should do that I wasn't really thinking myself what to do because I was like spending so much of my effort to just like follow your instructions and I didn't really have time to think what should I do next.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Like it's difficult listening. Even when you know the region, someone tells you a province, your brain is like, what?
Yeah, because it's
Berlin,
like,
where is that? I don't know that province.
I actually live close to Münster. It's like, look at the map. Where the hell is this?
Yeah. No, it makes sense. But I think you're gonna play solo. You're gonna do a lot better just because you know what you need to do. And now, all you gotta do is practice your own reaction in terms of you see something happening, you know when to react or not to react. That's just gonna come with experience.
But, well, you should have won this war against me because I was making mistakes and I was
Yeah, it's too bad I wasn't playing. Like I was like, if only, if only it was me.
If you were playing this thing, I would never go offensive after making these mistakes. I'll go and hide behind my force. So you would never get.
I don't need you to go offensive. I just do the footsies you every single time. Did you not notice that? Even though Moebius was not reacting like as perfectly as you should, every time we went footsies, you lose 1 stack.
Footsies.
We just every time we went to Munster, effectively. Every time we went to Munster to bait you, every time you take the bait, every time you lose 1 stack.
It was you had my merc stacks every time.
Yeah, but that's fine. It's war score and army tradition and stuff like that.
Sure.
We'll take that.
I don't care much.
And it's a moral boost, okay? More importantly, because we're like, this show sucks, and we're good.
Sure. I don't care enough. I take the bait and I try, and maybe sometimes I make a gain, and sometimes I make a loss. You win some, you lose some. Who cares?
All right, let's look at the record of that, Joe, shall we? In games versus B, games versus Moebius. Okay, I think if we tally up like the times it works versus times it doesn't work, I think you'll find.
No, but then I just want to say one thing. How many times did you win against me in this setup, and how many times did I win against you in this setup?
0-0 so far.
No,
we
1-0. 1-0.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. You almost fucked up. You almost fucked up the godly, crazy blitz position that he gave you.
I still won. After I fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. You still won. You barely managed not to lose, is what you're saying.
I just wanted to,
you barely managed not to lose.
I just wanted an even playground. I got
distinct lawyer skills at work here.
I still beat you, man.
Yeah. Apart from that, the only other 1v1. Okay, no, we did the France, but that was clearly in France's advantage. The other one we played was Rev Ireland. Yeah, and who won that one? Who won that one?
That's because
even though Prussia is like immensely favored.
I went far too attacking because that was fun and discussed.
All right.
And you went up to 1.5 million men or something because you had too much money.
Sure.
I could have just waited back and let you lose 5k a month.
Sure.
Anyway.
Yeah,
we can just do this setup again sometime.
Yeah, we'll do this setup sometime again. I'll play Berlin and we're gonna have a good time.
No, fuck, you don't have to play Berlin.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time with Footsies, huh?
Oh yeah.
I actually have a screenshot just in the middle of the war because I hit.
But this is actually kind of like cheating.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time because it's gonna be 4 cannon stacks or 5 if I'm just feeling that fucking cool.
5. You can do 5. That's not.
No, we don't do 5. It's just useless.
That's a waste of mental. That's a waste of mental.
Yeah.
That's a 40k advantage for me. Go for it, mate.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Okay,
yeah, but there's not enough mercs to field that many cannons because you can't assault because then you're assaulting with manpower like on the other fake, so it never work out.
We can do that, mate. All right.
But it's just hard to it's difficult to assault your opponent when he retreats correctly.
It's impossible to.
It's not impossible because sometimes you get lucky on the assault and goes.
Well, yes, well. but you can't plan it. You can't make a strategy and say, "Hey, I want to be lucky."
Yeah.
You can it can take 5 days to assault if you're extremely lucky, and it can take 30 days if you're really unlucky.
No.
And you can't plan for that.
What a ship mechanic, man! It's so terrible.
It's just I hope when I do this assaults, I just expect 15 days, and that's sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah, 15 days is probably a good bet.
Because
days, that means you have 4 or 5 provinces from your enemy away.
Exactly, but that's what I expect.
That's what you can calculate to be okay.
Exactly.
The problem is typically your opponent retreats is 4 provinces away or 3 provinces away. You see him there, and even though he has no moral, he's still gonna make it on time. It's gonna be fine. All right. Well, GG to both to the 3 participants.
4.
Thank you very much for organizing this and bearing with me.
This was 3 versus 1.
Yeah, but I mean you, Purple, and Moebius.
3 versus
Serenade
1.
and me, we're always here. We don't count. We're just the losers who have nothing better to do.
This was a 3 versus 1.
All right. Say goodbye to your mom, Serenade.
Yeah, bye, Mom. Thanks for watching.
Mom. What? She actually...
What?
She speaks English? What's the deal?
What?
What's